started here. So welcome back, everybody. Session 4 of our campaign. Last time, you guys, after a little scuffle with the Red Brands, you guys quickly headed out of town and made your way towards the Goblin hideout, looking to attempt to avenge your fallen brethren. You ended up being attacked in the middle of the night by a group of Red Brands, which you easily dispatched and captured one. You befriended that Red Brand and took him with you to attack the remainder of the Kragmaw hideout, and were able to easily dispatch of the Bugbear leader, Clarg. You were able to capture a lot of good stuff in there, including the crate of goods from the Lion Shield Coster, and we're also able to find out a little bit of information from the new de facto goblin leader in that cave. You guys decided to spare the rest of the goblins' lives in exchange for a little information, and what you found out about the Kragmaw Castle and the general location. Not exactly where it is, but generally you figured out where you could start looking. You then returned with the idea of going after the Red Brands in their hideout, and you donned the Red Brand cloaks and started to sneak through the hideout. You were able to sneak past the 3 Bugbear guards, the 4 drunken Red Brands that were playing cards, but before you got to the leader Glassstaff, you were found out that you were imposters. Glassstaff then slipped out the back door of his room and started alerting the other members of the hideout one by one, and you guys engaged in a very lengthy and very harrowing combat as he sent one wave after another, but you were able to dispatch them all and capture Glassstaff. So as we begin tonight, you stand in Glassstaff's quarters, him on his knees, fully captured, and what would you like to do?
Interrogation.
You can change the volume of the music if you right-click.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can go.
it's in the voice channel.
Yeah, you right-click
Discord.
on Aedai, that top one, and the user volume can be adjusted.
I'm sorry, where?
Aedai here in the chat. He's right above where I am in the Discord chat.
Uh-huh.
You right-click on Aedai, and then the user volume, you can move back and forth.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Yep. So I'll leave it to you guys how we want to deal with TikTok leaving the party. If you guys want, you can just say Nothic gave him a big hug and pulled him back into the fire. I don't know. Or just that he decided to leave after this adventure. I'm good either way.
It looks like he's dead.
He can just, maybe he just gotta get out of town after this one or something.
Sure.
Something.
Sure. That sounds nicer.
So, well, I'd say we've got to make sure that Glassstaff and Friend are fully restrained, and then from there, we need to. I don't even know what kind of questions we need to ask. Let's see.
Well, the real question right now is, I look at Glassstaff as, where's Iron or Albrecht?
That would be me.
I look confusing.
Oh, sorry, you haven't put it together yet. I am Yarno Albrecht.
Yeah, I got this incriminating letter right here that says that.
What?
Huh? What?
What letter?
I got it like 5 minutes before that huge scuffle.
Oh.
I didn't think it was important yet.
Harry, give me the letter.
mysterious wizard disappears around a broken down manor, and then months later, a mysterious wizard ends up being in charge of a bunch of Red Brand ruffians. You didn't put it together that it was the same person?
Sildar was worried about you. I don't know why. You sick son of a bitch.
Sildar's always been a little bit gullible.
How dare you call my friend
ambitions
naive?
my ambitions were always much greater than his.
How dare you call my friend naive?
So, what do you know about Gundren?
Ah, yes, one of the dwarfs. Well, there are 3 dwarf seeker brothers that apparently have figured out the location of the lost mine of Fandover.
Oh yeah, this letter says he was trying to stop Gundren.
Oh!
Give me the letter.
Here it is. Here you go.
All right, I'll read the letter real quick.
All right, so I will review for you guys what is on the letter. Let's see.
By the way,
If
Tim,
you-
our
Sorry, go
friend
for it.
Harry here has a 6 wisdom score.
Oh
So
man.
he is.
I'm a warlock.
Oh.
He
It says,
is enthusiastic.
It says, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but do not allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Do not disappoint me.
Yeah, I didn't think this mattered because we don't have a map, right, guys? We
And
don't have a dwarven map.
the letter is signed with a black spider seal.
So,
Which
who's
is
your
probably
boss?
important.
I don't know. He's been sending me correspondence for months. He sends me supplies, but I've never met the man.
Well, how did he motivate you to work for him?
As I said, he's been supplying me with anything and everything I could want to continue my operations here and my alchemy pursuits.
Well,
I think
what-
you're lying, Glassstaff. I think you do know who your boss is.
What has been the purpose of the Red Cloaks? What role
Well,
are they
to
playing here in
gain
the city?
influence and power over the town so that we can keep our ear to the ground of the comings and goings of any would-be adventurers that might upset the plans of
What's
my
the
master.
plan?
That I don't know, but the only thing I can assume is that he's trying to find the lost mine based on the contents of that letter. But I imagine you've figured that out already.
Yeah, that makes sense. I knew that.
How do you communicate with him?
Oh, I don't communicate with him. He sends me letters. I haven't sent him a single correspondence back because I wouldn't even know how or where.
Is his name Black Spider?
The only thing I know of his identity is that he puts a black spider symbol on the letters that he sends.
Do you think that's relevant?
Probably.
Okay, I'm getting somewhere here.
Well,
So, have you worked in conjunction with anyone else in the city?
No. The Red Brands in general are paid by Town Master Harbin, but I don't believe he's aware of my presence and influence.
Why does he pay the Red Brands then?
Well, because the Red Brands act as the town guards, so they earn a certain amount of the taxes from the town to protect it. Though
They sure do to protect
I've been
us.
instructing them to also go around and squeeze the town for extra gold to, well, gain more golden influence.
Now, where do you keep that gold?
Well, gee, I wonder, as he looks over to the treasure chest that's sitting on the floor at the foot of his bed. Now, where would one keep such objects of value?
I don't know. You tell me.
You know, I actually believe you.
Okay,
Alright.
I come up to this red brand and tell him, I guess you're moving up in the world.
What's your name, Red Brand?
My name's Eric.
All right, Eric, you're now the leader of the red brands.
I am.
Yes.
You want to be?
Your boss here is going somewhere else.
All right.
But
I mean, don't you think we could get an extra reward if we turned him into as
no,
an
the
accessory
red
to
brands
crime?
are the town guard. The town still needs the guards.
Well, I wouldn't. That. How many Red Brands are left, Eric?
You can see him slowly counting on his fingers. Well, I think didn't you guys send some of them down the path back to the inn? Because that's probably it. I think you killed everybody else.
Well, there's still a couple of you left.
Good luck with that.
So you're now the leader of the red brands. If you try to squeeze the townsman again, well, you know what happens. Okay?
All right, sounds good.
I hit on him. But, you know. Alright.
And so
We're
he would
taking,
he would try to leave.
Oh, hold up.
Huh?
Yeah, I think we need to hold on to this guy for the time
No.
being. Plus, he's all
Yeah,
bound. Didn't we tie him up?
Yeah, he's all bound, technically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna let me go then?
Oh, no, yeah, you're gonna live, but. Hold up.
All right.
We're gonna walk out together.
Yeah. Actually, I look at the group and I kind of whisper to them. Should we take glass staff to, how do you call it? Halia?
You got any more spells over there, Glassstaff?
Well, sure. Why?
I think we should knock him unconscious first, boss.
Whoa! My hands are tied. Come on. You think I'm gonna
Okay.
mess with you guys after you just slaughtered everybody in my base?
I've
Okay.
got two spells that I just say ooga booga dooga and they come right out. So I don't know
You're-
how you work.
You know what? You're right.
Gag him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, look. I'll make you a deal. If you all let me go, I'll walk you through this base. I'll make sure you get through safely without triggering any of the traps, and I'll make sure that you walk away with all of the value in this hideout. If you don't turn me over to that wench.
Well, yeah. We'll decide what we're gonna do.
I'll knock him out.
Okay. Thunk. I just knocked out.
Okay.
All right. Let's we've got
Okay,
the-
now we can have a serious discussion without him.
Yeah. I think I'm not letting that guy go.
Yeah, glass staff.
I
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's take him over to what's her name?
Halia.
I like. That makes me happy that she
Yeah,
doesn't
and
like him either.
technically, I think she said she's gonna pay us 100 gold.
Okay.
Are you
That's a
fine with
deal.
that, Harry?
If you guys wanna take care of that business, the town master doesn't seem to like me the most. You know, I could bring the supplies to the Lions Inn or whatever. You know, I was really distracted the last time I was at the Coster.
Yes.
But I definitely am on good terms with the owner.
All right, then,
Why
Harry. What happened?
Why don't we finish kind of looting what we can find here?
Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that.
Okay, let's search the place up and down for any more loot, and then
All right, so I'll start by looking at that chest very carefully.
Okay, so at the foot of Yarno's bed is a sturdy, unlocked wooden chest, which you guys had seen before. It contains 180 silver pieces, 230 gold pieces, and here I'll just I'll go ahead and copy and paste this because there's also gems, jewels, and a pearl. And then you also find on Yarno's person a sack with another 50 gold. Let's see, that's in a different section actually.
Oh, I looted that last time, so I guess when he walks up to loot the chest, I just bring the pouches out, and I'm like, are you looking for these?
You stole these off of him?
No, I walked past this chest, opened it, and these looked like they were important.
Oh.
I didn't even think to check what was inside.
Okay, so what is it you have?
I open one. Well, this looks like it has gold and silver in it, so I guess Glassstaff's not a liar. And this looks like a bag of rocks, so I don't know. You want that one? Here, you can take a look in here. It doesn't look too valuable. I think the gold's where it's at. Potion of invisibility. Potion
So
of
yeah,
healing.
in his satchel that Yarno was carrying also has the potions, the scrolls, and 50 gold and a clean set of ordinary traveling clothing. It looks like this was maybe a get out of town bag, which he may have tried to escape with, had you guys not apprehended him.
Okay.
well, let's just take everything from him except his clothes on. We don't know what type of magic he can, what other weird
Isn't-
magic abilities
Yo.
he
have-
has.
This is a scroll of charm person, boys. He could have just been my friend and...
Or he could have
He could've
cast Fireball
tricked
and
us.
poofed us. What?
I could not read that spell.
Yeah. Does he have any rings on or anything else that looks notable?
Nope, that is all of it on him, on his person. And well,
Okay.
and of course the staff of defense, which you guys have grabbed.
All right.
last
Yeah, that's a good one. What else? There's a desk, it looks like. Is that a desk? What's on the desk?
Yep. That had
I looted that too.
papers- That had just general papers of his transactions with different local apothecaries, and it did contain the letter. But now you guys have that. But otherwise, nothing of interest.
Okay.
I just unthinkingly, I don't really think about how important any of this shit is, or the fact that I need to open my vessel later today at the Lions Coster. So I'm just like, I always wanted a bed. I lift the bed up a little bit and I take it into the genie vessel. Oh, actually, you know what? I can't even go into the genie vessel.
Yeah, you
because
gotta
that's
wait
how
a
I
while.
escaped the rope.
You're right there, yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Damn,
not
I
forget
really
that
wanted
that you owe him a favor now.
I really wanted that bed. Maybe that would have been the favor.
Well,
All right,
Eric is gonna look over and be like, "Wait, I thought I was the head of the Red Branch now. That should be my bed.
Oh, this is your bed. I'm sorry,
This is
Eric.
gonna be my room now. I guess."
That's a valid point, Eric. I should have thought about that.
Well,
You know, Eric, you
This-
seem like a pretty nice guy.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
okay. I'll carry Glassstaff. Ezra, can you carry the items?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So we'll load.
I just put it in the party loot for right now, but just Ezra's carrying
That'll work.
I already
Okay.
put it in the party loot, sir.
the what?
Everything.
You did?
Yeah.
Let's see.
if you opened the party loot while I was
Yeah.
typing
Oh
that,
yeah, there it is.
and you have it on edit, then it will not show it because it still has what was
Yeah. By the
before
way,
it
it's a good
pre-loaded.
idea for
Okay.
only one person at a time to edit the party loot, because if one person edits it,
Yeah.
and then the other person is going through and edit it, it'll
Yeah.
Erase the first person's things.
Okay. Okay.
So, would you guys what are you guys doing now? Are you guys wanting to go through the whole base to search for stuff, or are you just wanting to leave?
I'm definitely gonna loot it up.
Okay.
On second thought, though, guys, I definitely can't pull out the Lion Coster shipment today. I didn't really think about that earlier when I said I would go straight to the Lion Coster. So I'm with you until tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I mean, the Red Brands are probably gonna need some weapons so they can keep their arms and armor, I guess.
All right.
I tell that to the party.
Okay.
You know.
Seems reasonable to me.
Mm.
All right. Everything else, well,
We'll have to figure out. I mean,
Eric looks pretty
Is-
banged up. Should we give him a healing potion too?
no.
Eric is fine.
Oh.
Oh, Lou.
That was nice though. Should we should we look down the hallway here? Because this is this room we were in previously. By the way, the other Red Brand that's dead in the room there, is he dead or unconscious?
Oh yeah, they're
Dead.
dead. He's definitely dead.
Well,
As is Nothic.
yeah. What is Nothic? Let's take a look at Nothic.
All right.
Well, honestly, I think it's time to head out, guys.
I mean, if there's a
Wow.
little more loot here, you know, I visited Senny to get out of some ropes. He gave me this really nice book here. I pull out a book that looks very intimidating and malefic, and like if you opened it, it would kill you. Say it's a very nice read. I read it for about 5 seconds, and it looks like there's a repair spell in here. I don't know what else is in here,
Hmm.
which is
Well-
funny because I forgot to write
Let's-
the third cantrip down, so I don't remember what's in there.
Let's set that aside for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. So go for it.
does the Nothic have anything he's carrying, or he looks like a critter?
Ugh, he does look gross.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't carry anything. But as you start to look over that, Eric would be like, "Oh yeah, I think that thing had its possessions down in the crevice. I should be safe now that he's dead, though."
All right. Why don't we all walk together?
All right.
Okay, sounds good. I've got a rope in my bag here. If you want to lower me down there, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to hold either one of you up with the rope.
Oh, you're going down there. You're the
We'll
lightest,
see.
aren't you?
We'll see how it goes.
I'm
Well, let's-
definitely the lightest looking.
Yeah. All
Can we
right.
navigate the stairs here?
Well, I'm already going upstairs, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
You guys
this
are-
way.
You guys are just slow.
That
Well,
looks
they-
burnt and to a crisp.
Burnt, oily
I saw this other
Crumbs
pathway
of-
earlier, so
crumbs of flesh falling off around the stairs.
All right. I'll put the body of the glass staff in the ground.
Okay.
All right,
so,
Harry.
You're able to easily once you go down into the crevice. It's about a 20-foot drop, but you're able to easily climb up and down it, no problem. And you see under the north bridge, there is a battered wooden chest in a small cubbyhole, which is not locked.
okay. I open it.
All right.
Ah,
And inside the chest, 160 silver, 120 gold pieces, 5 malachite gems, 2 potions of healing, a scroll of augury, and it also contains a +1 longsword with a silver chastened scabbard. And it is inscribed with the name Talon. And anyone who would like to can make a history check.
I would love to. as soon as I find where history is on my sheet.
It's not a
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw, is it?
It
No,
don't
it's a-
matter.
And
No,
Okay.
no, a history check.
That's definitely an int. Well, I take the gems and the gold and the healing potion and the scroll, and I put that in my backpack. But I kind of look at the long sword and the ornate scabbard, and I'm like, I don't know if I climb back up the rope while holding this.
what is it?
Just tie the end of the rope to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll bring it up first, and then we'll bring you up.
I tie the rope around the hilt, not the scabbard.
Yeah.
And I try to send them up together.
Sure.
Hopefully it looks like I'm a dumbass and the scabbard falls off is what I'm going for.
Nope. They're able to reel it up, no problem.
All right, I send that up to y'all. I was like, it looks like a very sharp sword.
Awesome.
Did anyone else want to make a history check?
Oh,
As you see the talent.
I'll do it. I'll do a history check. And I'll guide myself
Okay.
while doing the history check.
Oh, that's what I wanted my other one to be.
Oh. Well.
Thanks for the
You have no
reminder.
idea.
Looks like a really sharp sword.
yeah. You wanna keep this one, Ezra?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Here you go.
Figure something out.
Yeah, it looks too big for me to use anyways.
All right. Well, if you want, you can drag a +1 longsword over into your inventory.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll want to rename it Talon.
Can you pull me back up now, boss? It's okay if you don't, I guess. I'll get out and find you tomorrow, but
How do I?
then I won't be able to sell the stuff.
Well, okay, you can grab the rope. You know that, right?
It's really hard to climb back up. I'm really tired. You think you can assist me with like a pull-up while I climb?
What? No, just grab the rope and I'll pull you up.
I like put all my limbs like up on the rope, and I'm like, okay, pull me up. I'm not like climbing at all.
All right. It's a strength check.
No, you can pull him up.
Okay.
I only weigh 100 and like. I leave my 7-pound rock down here just to not troll the shit out of him.
Old Jar is very strong. It's not a challenge for him. So
Well,
yeah,
I
as you guys are going through the hideout, because you guys are wearing the red brand cloaks, when you get to, well, actually, I guess we'll do one at a time. Looks like first of all, you guys are wanting to loot the bugbears.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Ask
All
that,
right.
yeah.
Well, the main one, he has a pouch that contains 33 silver pieces, and he wears an eye patch made of black leather that is set with some semi-precious stones, and the eye patch is worth 50 gold. He also has an iron key that locks and unlocks all the doors in the hideout.
Okay, I'll put the 50 GP eye patch in the party loot. And whoever wants his measly silver can take it.
And then,
Put
of
it in the-
course,
in the
each bugbear has a set of damaged hide armor, a shield, a morning star, and 3 javelins.
I'll put 9 javelins, 3 damaged hide, 3 morning star. Is that everything?
9 javelins. If you guys wanted to collect them.
Yeah. I got that. Perfect.
Great.
All right then.
And you
That is
guys
in
would
the party.
remember that the Red Brands were playing cards in that little room, and there was
Yeah.
you guys had seen the gold on
Coins.
the table as you went
Yeah.
by.
Can I check these
Sure.
barrels?
Yeah, just general goods, nothing that would be necessarily worth anything. You know, if you brought that back up and wanted to try to sell it to like the general store in the town, you might get like 5 gold. But you also know that the remaining red brands here are going to need food and supplies, so it's up to you.
Oh shit. Well, that's true.
We'll
But
just
they don't
let
need
that
like
go for
all
now.
of it. Is there like
Yeah.
3 rations?
Yeah, you can fill up on as many rations as
Cool.
you guys can get at least like 10 rations each if you would like.
I just
Okay.
replenished my rations from 7 to 10. That seems fair.
I'll get additional
So
5 just in case.
Hey, Oljar,
Um,
you mind if I hold on to that mysterious letter? I'm gonna put it in the safety gem later. I think that's what this vessel thing's called.
No, I think I'll hold it up to it.
Okay. Well, you better put it in your inventory then, because I just deleted it.
Okay, I'll put it in my inventory.
Yes, sir.
Can I peek up here at this secret entrance that I saw them come? We saw them come through, right?
Sure. Yeah, and you see a hallway as you peek through,
All right.
and there is a door here that leads into another room.
Okay. Do I hear anything?
Nope.
Okay, I'll open it.
All right. Looks like you have found the Red Brand's armory.
Oh, okay.
The weapon racks hold 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, 8
Holy
quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each. So if you want, you guys can take any or all of that, or you can leave it. Theoretically, you guys could make multiple trips, so if you want to just put it all in the party loot and just say you came back for it later, I'd be fine with that. But
We
totally
could
up
take
to you.
just the long swords and then leave them with
Yeah.
everything else. It's not like
Well,
they
it's
were
just-
using long swords.
I'll just take it all.
Oh, okay, fuck it. Bet.
Red brands are gonna have to be rebuilt.
It's not like
Be
we're
nice.
unarming the ones that currently have short swords.
Right.
So
And I take it back. In the previous room, you did find one set of items that are worth something. 30 beaver pelts over there are worth 2 gold.
Beaver pelts.
if anyone wanted to use not mending, shit. That's unfortunate that we got rid of our leather worker and then found 30 beaver pelts.
It looks as though it was maybe from a caravan that had been looted off the Trooper Trail, but
Oh
Mm.
man.
you wouldn't know
Wow.
when or how long.
That could be a part of the shipment.
Yeah. Well,
You-
how about this? We'll do multiple trips coming back and forth here, but let's first settle with bringing Glassstaff back to, how do you call it? Taking
that sounds
taking
fine.
it
So you want to
to
leave
Talia.
leave the weapons here, or
I-
you said
I'll
put
just-
it in the party loot anyways, and we'll come back anyways. Is that what you
Yeah.
said, Jay?
Yeah, if you want. And then I would assume you guys would go back in and just collect the money on the table from
Yeah.
the red brands.
Yeah.
So here, I'll give you that.
I was looking the other way the whole time I was in that room, so
Ezra's like, I actually
Dang.
know it was
Yeah, there's a lot of gold down here.
It's up.
And I'll say as you guys leave the armory and you start to head out of the room, you do hear one high-pitched female voice and 2 maybe not so loud, but also fairly high-pitched voices yelling for help to your southeast.
nah, we don't have
Alright.
time for that. We don't have time for that, Oljar.
I mean, they're asking for help, so
Yeah, you guys hear it coming out of here in this general
Alright.
direction.
Who's dragging Glassstaff? I thought it was you, Oljar.
yeah, I am.
You carrying him?
I'm carrying him.
But I'll walk in first, because if
Wait,
there's
where-
danger
where?
in there-
To
Down
the
here.
south of where Ezra is right now.
Oh, to the south of what
Yeah.
Ezra is. Okay.
Alright,
You want to
As
open the door,
as
Ezra?
You guys were looking at the armory. As you started to leave, you're hearing shouts for help.
All right. Yeah, we'll open that door.
Okay, so yeah, you can just go down. You see 3 stone coffins, but nothing else reacts. and then
Law.
there's a door here, and a door here, and you hear the shouts are coming from this door.
We'll go
Guys,
over.
alright.
All right. So there you see two children and a middle-aged woman appear to be locked up in here.
What?
Probably his
Oh my
concubine.
goodness. I'll come on up and say, who are you? Are you okay?
Oh yes, we're. I mean, yeah, we're okay now. Assuming you're here to rescue us.
Yes, that is the
Oh.
plan.
Thank goodness we were taken by the Red Brands as an intimidation tactic, I believe, to motivate my husband for something. I don't know.
My
Man, that
goodness.
sounds important.
Who's your
What are
husband?
names?
Well, my name is Nisa, and these are my children. And she looks across over at that's Myrna, and this is Nars.
What a Gnar name. I got lost
And
though, so I'm not there.
What's your husband's name?
Let's see. My husband's name is Thel. A few days ago, the Red Brands took him. He was trying. He was doing some things that I guess could have been looked at as defying the Red Brands. And they captured us here. I believe their intention might have been to either intimidate him into doing what they wanted, or I had overheard something from the other room saying that they may have sold us, possibly into slavery. I imagine. I don't know. I don't want to think about what would have happened.
Do you live here in the city?
Yes, we do.
Well, good grief. Get out of here.
Yes, thank
Or
you.
you can walk out with us if you want to.
Yeah, and they would gladly take the escort from you. No problem.
Okay. Or anything else in this room? Is that just a pile of trash or something there?
Oh, yeah, that's all of it. Just the three of them.
Okay.
Marty like out the cave at the entrance. Like, where the hell did everyone go?
Hello?
Yeah, I was like, I thought they were right behind me. I got lost in the hideout too. I was
Classic
walking
here.
around.
All right. Anything in these anything interesting around the tombs? I'll just look at them.
Were they in the coffins?
Make a investigation check.
Nice.
So you don't see anything around them. As you take a peek inside, though, with that roll, you do see three skeletons that are there. But they don't seem. They seem like they have some sort of magic about them, like they could be animated to attack you, but they do not. And
Okay.
you're not sure why.
Good thing we didn't walk Glassstaff in that room with his mouth open. That would've-
But you do see amongst the bones in one of the sarcophagus a
Nice.
in each of them they have a platinum signet ring with 50 gold. They have three of those.
Nice.
If you'd like to take them.
Oh, yeah, we'll take him.
Okay. And as you take the signet ring
Oh no.
of the skeleton, the magic fades away and they
Oh.
deact.
It's
Huh.
almost really bad. You want me to put those in the party loot, or else gonna put those on your finger?
Yeah. Put some-
Either way is fine.
Alright. And there's another door over here, right?
There is.
All right. Ezra, want to open the door?
All right. I'll open the door.
Alrighty. You guys see a just a plain looking hallway.
Oh, is this going to lead to the...
And
Upstairs.
Oljar, as you hold on, Oljar, as you step to right there,
There. Okay.
spring a trap.
Oh shit.
Crud.
Danger sense.
Oh.
All right, so so thick dust covers the flagstones of the somber hallway. The walls are decorated with flux columns every 10 feet and the double doors to the west. Yeah, so you come through those that have copper plates. It looks like this hallway hasn't been used in a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, you need to make a dexterity 10 acrobatics check. Or no, wait, sorry. Let's see.
Dex save?
Yeah,
Or-
dexterity saving throw. DC 15.
Alright. DC 15. Wow. All right.
As the floor opens up.
Hey, you got that, easy.
Can you get advantage on it?
He does,
Nice.
because he sees this happen. And yeah, and you easily grab onto the side. You're now dangling, but you muscle yourself back up. And
Or,
as you
how's
look-
Glass Staff? Because I'm carrying him, so he's like, oh.
Whoa.
Well, it's up to you. Would you have dropped Glass Staff, or would you have held on to him?
I kind of held on to him.
Yeah, with a
Hopefully.
21, you can hold on to him and
Okay.
grab the side. You grab it with one hand, and you kind of huck him back up onto the ledge, and then you
Okay.
muscle yourself back up.
Out. Okay.
And,
Well, I guess there was a drop overhead.
Yeah, it's about a 20-foot drop to a dirt floor at the bottom of the pit.
Well,
And how far across?
10 feet.
I think we should go the way we came from.
Yeah, I guess we're going back out.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess we'll
Hopefully
walk
not the-
back.
Gallon or girls with us, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. We'll walk towards the. I call it the exit.
Mhm.
Oh,
Alrighty. They kind of get a little upset and afraid as they cross over all these dead bugbears and all the blood and carnage, but they feel safe with you. So
I'm
Say,
just
don't worry, they're
snacking,
dead.
Having a snack.
I do have one question for you guys. So you guys established that you guys were gonna go in and get the gold from the common room. Were you going to go back into the guard barracks where the bugbears were?
I'm already
Oh,
gone.
Yeah, I guess
Alright.
so.
All right.
Not
well
right now,
then-
though. Not right now.
Not right now. Okay,
Yeah, not right now.
that's relevant. All right. So you guys leave
All right.
and back into Phandalin we go.
Oh, where were you guys?
And
Who the hell
we
is
found
this?
these-
whenever we can, you already have a set spot to add in M's character. Peter? Okay.
Okay.
Who the hell are these people?
Uh,
I mean, lovely to meet you, my lady.
Thank you. Friend of yours, I suppose.
yes, he is.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got lost in here. I'm glad to see y'all are okay.
All right. Well, how about we take these ladies back to their homes, and then after that we can head towards the
And then
That
blast
child
that.
looks like a boy.
Fandling Paladin Miners Exchange.
We live next to the Stonehill Inn.
Oh. Okay then.
Like right here. Type it
Right
out
here.
here.
This little
In the shitty house, heard.
Yep.
All right. All right.
Uh,
Let's pass by Alder Leaves Farm, and then we'll go
maybe we
around
should-
this.
That's awfully close to the Sleeping Giant,
Yeah.
which
That's
is the
all-
Red Brand like main spot. Maybe we should drop off Glass Staff first.
I was thinking of maybe dropping them off at the Alder Leaves house or farm.
Yeah, are y'all familiar with the Outer Leaves?
Okay.
Acquainted at all?
Oh yes. I think at this point you don't necessarily need to. You don't need to accompany us home. We can make it safely home from here.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds reasonable
Okay.
to me.
And they do. they thank you profusely and head back home.
All right, then.
Great.
All right, we'll go to Fandolin's Minus Exchange.
Okay, you are able to. You head in and you see Halia Thornton looking regal as ever behind her ornate desk.
Here you want, or I'm like, here you go, and I throw glass staff at her or at the floor.
Here you go.
He thumps to the ground, still unconscious.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Well, we've got an incriminating letter that says his name is Yarno. Perhaps we should have informed Sildar before we came here. But he's a good bad guy.
He's glass staff, basically.
Ah, so this is the
Yeah.
one. Do you
Don't
have
mind
any,
my
do you have
friend
any,
with the-
So you found him in the base below the Tresdar Manor, then?
Yes, we did.
Yes, of which we were invited in and did not break in at all. He
I'll
was
have you
work-
both make a persuasion check.
Can I?
Oh, we still have
deceive
our
them
rec cloaks,
because
too.
I did break in and
With
was not
advantage
invited.
because you guys have both the glass staff, the note.
Can I deceive her because we did indeed break in and weren't invited?
Sure. Yeah, you can use deception if you'd prefer.
Well,
So 16 with advantage.
thank God. I should have used my nifty new tome, but I forgot to read it and see what spells are in it.
Excellent. Well, I shall take him to the back, and I'll make sure he gets taken to the proper authorities for in Neverwinter for interrogation. And she hands over a sack with 100 gold pieces in it.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Thank you
Put
very much,
that in
adventurers. Well done. And she actually would approach. You said your name was Uljar, correct?
Yes, it is.
Might I speak with you in private for a moment?
I look at how they call it, Harry. I'm like, Harry, don't you need to go sell the goods to the Lion Shield Coast?
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a plan. I'm gonna need help carrying that, though. Ezra, you help me carry all this shit to the Lion Coster place?
Sure. Are you okay with that, old jar?
That's fine.
Seems reasonable.
All right. So Halia, once you two are alone, she would say, "I really appreciate how you handled yourself with this quest. Very, very quickly and decisively done."
Well, it was along the way. They brought their own troubles to us, so.
Well, with those I work with, I'm often encouraged to see people that have potential, and definitely you've shown that in spades in completing this quest for me. If you would be interested, I'd be interested in inviting you to an organization that I'm a part of called the Zentarium. We're all a group of people that it's sort of a network of people throughout different major settlements here on the Sword Coast that have pursuits in wealth and power and influence. If you would be interested, we could see about having you join our ranks and possibly act on our behalf and gain some of our resources.
So I do appreciate the offer. Wealth means really nothing except having the meal. And power, well, usually if someone has a problem with me, I usually use this, and I point towards my halberd.
Yes, I can see you have plenty of power already. But can you ever really have too much?
Yes. What a bit.
Well, I'm just here to really just explore the land and maybe hunt some dragons down.
Oh.
I, I'm not much of a, how do you call it?
Not much for the politicking.
Yes, you can say.
Well, if you ever need anything, feel free to let me know, and if it's within my power, I will do what I can to help.
I'll take that offer then.
Alrighty.
All right, then I guess I'll leave.
I guess we'll cut over to the Lion Shield Coster. As you guys head in, you see Lenine is there straightening up some of her wares in her shop. Ah, back again so soon, I see.
Yes, Lenine, Harry's back. Back again. And I have got a large shipment for you. That came with your crest on it, and I imagine it's the shipment that you wanted me to go find.
That is indeed the shipment I was looking for.
All right, well I'll give it to you tomorrow because it's in a magical hidey hole that I can't open again today.
Ah,
I
well,
apologize.
That's fine. That would be fine.
It's incredibly safe, I assure you. But in the meantime, my friend has helped me to carry some other supplies you might be interested in purchasing.
Always looking for new supplies.
We whip out the 9 javelins, 3 morning stars, 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each.
Okay. Well, if you'd like me to give you values on those, I'd be happy to go through them. But
I'll list them.
we'll do one at a time, real quick.
Yeah. You can
Sorry,
go through
Tim, you
that.
came into the shopping episode.
No worries.
All right, so one at a time. How many long swords?
6 long swords.
Okay, so she would offer 7 gold apiece for those.
Somebody who's better at
42.
math will
42.
take care of this for me.
42.
42. Okay.
I'll tell you what. Harry lists the items, and we'll let Ezra do the
Uh-huh.
calculator.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type in everything he says into chat, so we could hold it. Well, there's the 6 short swords. I've got 12 spears.
Oh, sorry. If it was 6 short swords, those are 5 gold each that she would buy.
That's 30. Okay.
Sorry. So yeah. How many spears?
12.
Okay, she would give you. She would only give you 1 gold for 2 spears, so that'd be 6 gold total. Those are pretty
Okay.
cheap.
6 light crossbows.
Actually, I would like to keep one of those. I would have kept one of those.
Yeah, you can
please.
keep one of the spears. The
So
light
the-
crossbows, she would offer
No.
12 gold for each.
The light crossbows, but I would be keeping.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right,
so there's 12 each for 5 of them.
Yep, so 60.
60. 4 long swords.
Yeah, so those are 7 gold each.
That was the 42.
It's 28.
No, okay, yeah, I'm retarded. Thank you. 8 quivers with 20 crossbow bolts each. I imagine we'll keep one of those.
Right.
So 7 quivers with 20 crossbow bolts each.
Let's see. So, she would pay 1 gold for each of those. For quivers
Okay.
and arrows.
Seems reasonable. 3 morning stars.
7 gold for each of those.
I don't need help with that one, thank you.
God.
9 javelins.
Goodness.
That's it for now.
3 gold for the lot.
3.
Okay.
Oh, I remember what I forgot to write down. The bugbears had 3 shields, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
And
And
damaged
the
hide armor.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed that, and I'm gonna repair it later.
Sure.
But
So
3...
5 gold. She would offer you 5 gold per shield.
Okay.
So 15
Alright.
for the shields. Okay. So 39, 20, 31, 52, 55, 170 total.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'll just put that.
In addition to
at
all
the-
the other gold you guys got, you guys are the richest
Loaded.
people in town right
Um,
now. Yeah.
We're loaded.
What are the chances that you would be interested in a ornate eye patch?
It's like something that perhaps Holly across the street might be interested in collecting.
Ah, shit. We were just there.
She specializes more in rare and interesting trade goods. Anything that's
Okay.
magic, she's very interested in. Anything that's ornate or could be a collector's item. And then if you have any more general goods, Barthen's Provisions is where you would go for that.
Okay. Thanks. I mean, I'm glad to do business here, but at your recommendation, we'll go over there.
Excellent. I mean, I would love to continue doing business with you also, but I just honestly, this is a shop for arms and armaments, so I don't see too many customers coming in here looking to buy something decorative.
No worries. Tomorrow, I will be bringing you a bunch more short swords, armor, shields, and possibly a chest, along with the shipment that belongs to you.
All right. Well, then I'll hold off on this shipment. Then I'll wait. I'll wait till tomorrow before I send this, and then I guess the additional stuff you'll bring me. I'll just send one big shipment up towards Neverwinter.
Sounds good. Maybe we could even guard that shipment for you.
If you're going that way.
I'm not sure which direction that is, so...
Okay, so, oh my goodness. Do you want me to edit the party loot, or do you want to edit it?
I've already edited the party loot, except
Okay,
for the
170 gold.
170 gold.
Alrighty.
Alright then.
Where to next?
Well, I meet up with them and then I say, well, to the Stonehill, right?
Actually, we need to go back in there to sell half of the shit to Halia, apparently. Did she seem
Well-
like she was upset with you, or...
No.
Alright,
She's-
then we're good.
Okay. Well, what are we selling? Because there's a lot.
Um,
I mean,
you know, now I don't remember. I think,
There is a lot.
I think everything that we weren't gonna sell over there.
We still
okay.
have
Well,
gems and...
Yes.
Yeah, I think the
gold.
gems, maybe?
yeah. What? What are carnelians?
Gems.
Gems.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Let's keep the potion of healing, the potion of visibility,
Mhm.
and the
I
We can-
definitely want to keep this scroll of charm person, but this other shit, this other piece of paper, it's unintelligible. I can't read it at all.
which one? It says scroll of fireball.
Yes. Do you know the fireball spell, however? Or is it on
Nope.
your spell list?
You can
Then
you
we
can
not
read
read
that
it.
it is a scroll that casts the spell Fireball. Whether or not you can cast it, and whether or not you can use it, depends on whether or not it's on your class's spell list. And if it is, then you can technically attempt to cast the spell even if you don't have level 3 spells yet. You would just have to roll your
Arcana.
yeah, no, you would have to roll whatever your spellcasting stat is.
Oh, okay.
Don't
okay.
believe fireball's on the warlock spell
Well,
list?
But all of you can see it's a scroll fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think we're gonna be able to use that one.
I mean, you guys
Well,
can
well-
certainly
Writing on
try
it.
to sell it if you want.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep it in case we get a wizard as another party member or something.
Okay.
And then we don't. Well, we'll sell it.
But yeah, like the platinum rings, the eye patch, the beaver pelts, stuff like that, you would sell at the Phandalin Miners Exchange.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's okay with you guys, I'd like to keep one of these platinum rings. It looks kind of fancy.
It's
Maybe we could wear them, the
Sure.
3 of us, to signify that we're a group.
I don't know. It has some weird magic.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't trust
afraid
it.
we might come under the mind control of Glass Staff or something if we wore them.
I put a ring on.
All right.
Nothing happens.
No, feels fine to me, guys. Yeah, I
That would
don't.
have been a good opportunity to psych you out, though. As you put on the ring, you can just continue on with your day. Nothing.
I feel fine. Maybe I'm
A
immune
moment
to the
of
effect.
haziness.
Well, if you want to keep the ring, you can keep it. We'll sell the other one too.
Yeah, I'll sell the other 2, and I won't split the gold from those 2 with myself, because I'll take the ring.
Okay.
If that
Okay, so yeah, you guys are able to sell her the rings for 100 gold, the two rings.
Okay, and I
Alright.
also try and sell her the 50 gold eye patch.
She would buy it.
If you 2 could add 50 gold each to your inventory.
Yeah.
'cause
I did.
that was split already.
And you
The
guys have
gold-
also found a little charm with golden eyes.
Oh, right, the frog charm.
Yes.
Yeah, the frog.
That's not in your
Okay.
inventory, but yes, you could sell that to her if you wanted.
I would like to sell her the frog charm, the tiny ruby earring set, which says 30 golds.
Yep. And you can sell them at that value. The frog statuette was 40 gold.
Okay. And then I try and sell her all of the gems.
And
the
she
purple.
would. She would buy all the gems for the base
50.
value.
50, 30, 180.
She would also offer you a 20 gold rebate on all of the stuff that you had purchased the day before.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So yeah, you can
deal.
add an additional 20 gold.
Oh, what a smooth talker here he is.
Wow.
Oh, don't forget the scroll of fireball and no, actually not the scroll of fireball. There's a scroll of Agory.
Auguary, yeah.
Agory. Do you know how to use it? Harry?
I don't know if I know how to.
Maybe
use
it's something
that,
we could
buddy.
trade or something like that.
Let me look up the augury spell and tell you
Right.
whether or not I can
I
read.
want to say that's a cleric spell.
I think so.
Oh, if it's a cleric, then.
Druid and wizard.
Well,
Alright,
here you go. I guess it's a cleric spell then. I guess you keep it, Ezra.
Oh, sure. I don't know if I'll ever be able to cast it, but
So I did read spell scroll, and you would specifically know that you can cast it because there's words on it that are not readable to everyone but you.
and I cast it even though it's because it's a second level spell, I believe.
Right, so you would just have to roll. You would roll a d20 and you would add your spell attack modifier, and it would be a DC
Okay.
12. The DC is 10
Oh, okay.
plus the level of the scroll.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Well, then
so
sure.
if you attempted to do it and failed to check, the scroll would burn up, the spell would fail, and you would have used your action for that.
All right, but guys, you're not gonna like this, but we have 660 gold, or 666 gold.
Well, it divides evenly by 3 people, so.
Yes, it does.
Well, we have the beavers. Oh, you already sold the
wait,
beaver
there's
pelts?
50 GP in there too. Never mind, we have more.
I told y'all today was payday.
716.
Yeah. Then have you guys sold the beaver belts? That's
She
Oh,
would have
man.
bought the beaver pelts from you if you guys wanted.
so that's 60.
Another 60
And then
gold.
there was that gold in the fucking. There's some extra gold in the hidey hole. I'll go ahead and just combine it now. And silver
Well-
pieces. What the hell?
Let's try to
Yeah, yes, that-
conclude so poor Tim can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can do all the math later.
Wake up,
As you
Tim!
guys,
Wake
as
up!
you guys head into the Stonehill Inn,
You guys could retire now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
pretty much.
I'm
Yeah,
about to.
Successful
about to go
adventuring
buy
has
some
been successful so
adventures.
far.
So you guys once
We're good.
again see a mysterious figure sitting with Sildar. It almost seems like a pattern with you guys.
Hey,
and-
Sildar, we found Yorno.
Oh, really?
Who's that next to you?
Well, this was somebody that I asked to come down from Neverwinter to perhaps assist you in your endeavors. Another strong adventurer. This is Tim. And
Oh.
Tim, if you would like to describe your character.
So above game, you kind of see, or you see a tall, kind of lean figure dressed in kind of dust brown colored clothes. So sitting like next to him, next to his chair, he's got a longbow and a quiver full of white fletched arrows. He's wearing sort of a big hat, which I'll kind of put a picture of just so you can have a bit of a visual there. Let's see. So you can kind of get the vibe. Again, above game, I'm kind of going for like some inspiration from Central Asia and the ethnic groups that populate kind of northeastern China. So this is a kalpak, which is the national headdress of Kyrgyzstan. But he's tall. He's an elf, and he looks up at you and he says, "Well, howdy. Now, I've noticed that y'all seem to be down a man, and my friend Sildar here is one of my old compadres from back when I first moved to the Sword Coast." And he slaps Sildar on the arm and says, "Ain't that right? Now I heard y'all are, just turned in one of the red brands, and I gotta say I'm not a big fan of them. So, well done, good on you. But I hear y'all are considering taking on additional bounties, and well, I was fixing to go after some filthy, four-bear damned orcs, and I wanted to see if y'all wanted to join me, or if I could join your crew."
I say in Elvish. Well, shucks, it definitely is a nice day when we find more assistance. I've always been trying to get more help in our group. I imagine.
Oh,
Elvish
you
is
speak
not-
my dialect. Oh man, it's been so long since I met somebody from the Charlands. Oh, it has been a long time. You can't believe, my name is, and he speaking to you directly now. My name is Timo Sheferath. But around here in the Sword Coast, folks just have to simple it down. I have to make it simple for folks, and so I usually just go by Tim. And you can feel free to use that as well.
Well, Tim, I am still in your dialect. Harry Daggerhop III. It's very nice to meet you. This is our brave leader, Oljar, I say back in common, and our even braver companion, Ezra. Just their names are in common, not the insult. Not the insult, not meant to be an insult. Just, wisdom.
Would you mind describing what your characters look like just a little bit, or just so I can have a visual reference? I mean, I've got something from the icons, but
You know what I realized? Yeah, I should make sure I should show everybody each character here, so you guys can
I
all
need to
see.
change my icon on there.
yeah, I really actually don't really know. I know there's a barbarian in there somewhere, but
Yeah.
Well,
Ezra's about 6 feet tall, medium build. He's in his mid-30s. He's got on, some sort of light armor and a shield, and uses a rapier, so that's at his side. And he's just not necessarily any kind of nothing else real remarkable about him. We are still wearing the red cloaks. I think, unless we've taken them off.
That's up to you
Uh,
guys if you would have taken the clothes off once you left the base or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I'm
I
still
probably
wearing
would've.
it, but I'm wearing it, but I've got the hood down so everyone in town can see it's the bunny rabbit guy who murdered these people. You missed it,
Phandalin
Tim.
is small, so I've been operating under the assumption that, like, if you guys just dropped off the leader of the
Yeah.
of this gang, then I like, news has traveled fast, and
You
therefore I'm
probably
kind of
heard about it, yeah.
yeah, like, so me just kind of going like, yeah, like, I really hate these people. That's kind of with that in mind.
Well, my description: I am 5'1", 5'9" if you include my ears. Weigh about 145. I'm a grayish white bunny rabbit man, who is
Dick.
fey as hell for sure.
The warlock? No.
Yeah, right. I look pretty much unimposing and friendly, and like I'm staring into space sometimes, even in the middle of this conversation. And then once you finally glance at my eyes, and we like lock eyes to introduce each other, it possibly scares you a little bit because my eyes are not good. I don't have that on my sheet still. What the fuck? It says harrowing event still. Oh no, I wrote the whole thing there. There you go.
You've got some Lewis Carroll madness about you.
I've got the Heart of Darkness, and you go from unimposing to holy fuck, this guy's murdered some people with one glance.
All right then.
But a very
And
friendly.
then next to them, you'll see a blue dragonborn, or I don't know if you elves know dragonborn, dragon-looking fella, wearing like some type of like leather uh,
I reach up
it's
and
not
fist bump
armor.
you.
Yeah, leather armor
Yeah.
with some
Similar
bones
Sephiroth
around him.
has a kind of like a warriors respect warriors kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't really know what to do with the bunny guy, but I kind of like, I see you, like,
I've got the
yes.
highest kill rate.
Yes.
I love the fact
Murder
that
rate.
as Uljar started describing his character, we get the Arthas music in the background randomly.
I was collecting some of that man's tears the other day. And wow.
Well then, hello there, Tim. Name's Oljor. I see you're also how do you call it? A man, a wanderer.
Indeed, I am. Yep. So I'm relatively new to the Sword Coast, though that may be I've been here, I reckon, around a decade, and that's how I got to know Sildar so well. He and I've been here, and we've had some adventuring time, haven't we, buddy? And I'm down now from, I was just up in Neverwinter and back in Fanland, and just looking to take on some missions, earn a little gold, and maybe do some good around town.
Ezra, if you
Well,
want to introduce yourself as well.
Oh, right. I only described myself. Yes. Hi, I'm Ezra. I'm relatively new to this area. I came here actually waiting for my cousin Ben, who unfortunately didn't make it.
Is that
but-
loud, by the way? I'm using a blowtorch.
Oh,
We can hear it, but it's not loud.
not.
I'll mute my mic then for now.
Yeah. I put my,
Um,
my hand to my chest and I bow slightly, sitting down still, and say, my respects to your lost family member.
Oh, thank you so much. He
Ah, shit.
these
Gotta unmute my mic for that.
these guys have been great friends to him, and thankfully we're able to avenge his death. It was a
I
group
feel
of
Yeah, brother.
goblins that killed
I
him.
feel it's only fair, Tim, to let you know that I had a hand in his death with a bad plan
Oh.
and a little headstrong rushing forwards. But I'm trying
No
to live
plans to
my
revise
life.
contact with the enemy, my friends. We've all been there, and
Yeah.
you're moving tactically. Things happen. I understand.
Well, the problem was we
But
weren't super tactical. But I'm trying to live a better life for it.
That's right.
I've forgiven myself, but I will never forget. And
you should, my friend. You
just
should.
know that I'll definitely think twice before I send you to get yourself killed.
How
Well.
utterly reassuring. He doesn't say that with any there isn't any he's not being snarky.
Actually, or
He
is there?
100% believe he's saying this. This is a very earnest, dude.
This is 16 charisma, 6 wisdom conversation, so that checks out.
Tim Jefferath
Well.
is a very straightforward guy. He's not really he's there's no ulterior motives. Like what you see is what you get. He's from a nomadic people, and he circumstances means he kind of washed up here, and he's just looking to uh you know kill some bad folk and do what he can and make a living. So there's just kind of speaking above game a little bit. There's no guile going on here at all. It's just kind of like he really likes Sildar because he sees a kind of a similar
Spirit.
soul. Yeah, kindred spirit, somebody who's looking to do the same kind of thing. This small town, it's not necessarily, decent folk, even though you've got the gangs and such wandering through, comes and goes, and just looking to kind of find folks to work with and generally just do some kind of good. Not like a hardcore paladin guy, but just a decent guy.
Well, it's good to know that you're already acquainted with Sildar, because he will be joining us, hopefully.
And as you mentioned that, as you guys had introduced yourselves and started speaking, Sildar had actually excused himself and gone upstairs. And as you see him coming down the stairs, you see him in what looks like a freshly forged set of chainmail armor. And strapped to his back, he's got a rather decent-sized longsword for how small he is. And he has a heavy crossbow at his side. And he says, "So where are we going next, anyway?"
About that, 1 second, Sildar. I kind of start whispering to Uljar. Uljar, look, I'm definitely down for you to keep this shady, incriminating letter, but I don't think we should break this terrible news to Sildar in front of everyone as a group in the middle of a tavern. Would you mind if I borrowed that and had a short, private, brief conversation with Sildar about what happened to his friend?
I'll have that conversation with him in private. Don't worry. As the party leader, it's my responsibility.
Right, I'm just really good at handling some situations with tact that don't involve us almost dying. Because those don't have... I clearly have not showed tact in those situations.
Yes.
But this is different. I think I can let him down easy.
All right then. I'll trust you I'll trust you with this thing, Harry.
And I'll give this back when I'm done, because I just want to show it to him, but I'm sure it's important. I kind of request Sildar to go up to his room. Sildar, I think we need to talk about Yarno, and I don't know if we should do it in the middle of everyone in this tavern.
All right.
If you want to go back upstairs.
He would escort you back to his room.
I just immediately take the letter out. I don't show it to him or anything yet, but I say, you might want to sit down for this. I don't know. You said you weren't super close with Yarno, but it sounded like you were friends at the very least, and like
He's
you trusted
an old acquaintance, indeed, yeah.
Well, I've got some bad news and some good news. and I'm gonna start with the good news. We found Yarno. He's relatively healthy. He's been leading a decent life for himself. The
Excellent.
bad news is that he was Glassstaff, the leader of the Red Brands, and we knocked him out and turned him in to the Lion Shield Coster for doing illegal things.
Ah, that's unfortunate. He I guess that kind of makes some sense though. Yarno had always been very he'd been kind of a reacher, you know, maybe overly ambitious.
Yeah, speaking of overly ambitious, you might want to read this. He might have had something to do with Gundren disappearing, or with us being attacked by the Red Brand specifically. I let him read the letter.
He would look over it. Huh.
I'm really sorry, Sildar. This is the worst outcome, in my opinion.
So I suppose it means that they are in league with those who work for the Kragmaw clan.
Quite possibly, I say, pretending to remember who that is.
Interesting. Well, I guess the next step then would be to see if we can locate where they've taken Gundren.
You know, that probably sounds like a good next step. I just came up here to break the news in private, but I really think if we're discussing a next step, the party leader should be here.
Agreed. Well, I appreciate your forethought.
I hold my hand back out for the letter.
Yeah, he would give it back to you.
And then
I would say Gundren. I would say Yarno was a friend of mine, but I hadn't known him for quite a long time. I think it's unfortunate to hear that he went down the wrong path, but you know, people grow apart, and well, that's difficult. I can accept that.
I lean in a little bit for a hug. Do you want to hug it out, Sildar?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
God, it's...
I whisper under my breath, Seni, guide me in this endeavor, as it's been 10 years since I received a hug.
With disadvantage.
That's a 6. Well, let me roll.
Tim
my
is weirded out by
D4.
this because in his culture, like their idea of personal space is like minimum of 6 feet between people. So like, just kind of he feels awkward on behalf of Sildar.
Yeah, Sildar kind of backs up as you reach your arms out. He's like, no, thank you. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, you know what? We're always here for you as a group, a party of adventurers. I just kind of pretend that didn't hurt my feelings.
I'll just give him a little conciliatory, pat on the back. Good try. Good try, Harry. It's all right, Harry. That was nice of you.
And as we've regrouped, I'll give Old Jar the letter back.
I'll take the letter.
So Old Jar,
Yes.
Sildar had said something about what the next step should be in light of this letter. If y'all want to discuss that, I actually was gonna go start repairing these armors, and it might take a while. So I don't know if you want me here for the discussions, as my previous plans have been shit.
You haven't been that bad. I mean,
Okay,
only...
then I'll start repairing on this table here then, and I'll listen in.
Okay.
Just
So-
give us the party option to dismiss my
So
dumbass.
just to give you guys a reminder, you guys have several notice board options here in Phandalin. You have not looked into the old owl trouble at all. You guys did receive the information on the Banshee's bargain from Sister Jirali, and she did give you, Ezra, the comb that she wanted you to offer to the Banshee. Halia's job offer has been completed. The stolen goods is in the process of being completed. You have that already. You did receive information on the lost friend quest from Quilleen Alderleaf, who asked you guys to seek out Rydoth the Druid up at the ruins of Thunder Tree. You guys found Yarno, so that one's done. And the last one is Orc Trouble. The Wyvern Tor appears to have been invaded and has orcs holding up in it. And Town Master Harbin is offering 100 gold to you to make contact with the orcs and either deal with them or see what they want.
I'm sure there's nothing scary and treacherous that has sent them this direction.
Well-
Either you guys can try to make contact with them, or you guys can try to chase them away, or you can try to kill them. Whatever you guys want to try to do.
That last one sounds easy.
If you deal with them, then Town Master will pay you. If you at least bring back information, you can expect a partial payment.
Oh, I remember that. He said if we just know what's up, we get something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's paying for information, but the full bounty is 100 gold if he feels like you have dealt with the issue, so they don't have to worry about it.
Well,
I'm just
the
gonna
thing-
start repairing the damaged hide while they're
Alright.
talking about this.
So yeah, if you guys
So-
want, you can take some downtime also here in Pandora. But you
Okay.
also know that it's now been 3 days since Gundren was kidnapped, and you
Yeah.
don't currently know his status or whereabouts exactly.
No worries, I have mending now, so it should go much quicker than last time.
Yeah, let's, and I would just say, Tim had suggested going after the orcs, I believe, initially.
Gotta tell you, buddy, there are a few things I like better than hunting orcs on a lovely day. So,
Yeah,
So-
you know, I seem to remember elves and orcs not getting along for some reason.
buddy, you don't even know the half of it. I could tell y'all a whole story about where I'm from. Exactly.
well, I will also
Seconded.
agree with. I will agree with Tim. Orcs are an infestation in this plane or in this place. And I would like to also either deal with them. A good fight actually would be more
Hell
more
yeah.
beneficial.
Evil attracts evil. So, that's all I gotta say. Up to y'all. I'm just happy to help out. Whatever, I'm joining your posse.
I look at Soldar, even though I know we should be searching for how do you call it? Gundren. I think leaving the town population with an orc problem. And we did do a lot of damage to the red brands, even though they guard the city from the orcs. I think it should to justify our actions. I think we should deal with at least the orc problem here, and then we can go look for clues for Gundren.
I'm just nodding.
What do you say, Sildar?
I think that makes sense. I imagine that Sildar probably won't easily give up the location of the lost mine. So even if they do have him and the map, they'll have to get the information out of him. We can expect him to hold out for a little while, and even so, I imagine they probably wouldn't kill him until they can confirm that what he's saying is true. So I imagine even after they extract the information, we would probably have at least a few more days for whoever has him to go to the area and come back. So
Yes.
there's a good chance that he's still alive, and I believe we would not necessarily need to go straight to him to save him. He should be. I mean, ideally, we would go to him earlier rather than later to gain his freedom, but also if we have any extra resources from doing any of these extra missions, that might
Well,
make it easier to free him once we do find where he's being held.
well,
Oh
we
boy,
do
do we
know
do.
that there's supposedly this druid who knows a lot about these areas of Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm.
If we can find that druid, he could pretty much guide us probably to Macgaw Castle. The thing is, this druid is by Thunder Tree,
Ah, yes,
which is
that's
near.
pretty far to the north. It's actually kind of near Neverwinter,
Yes,
where Wyvern Tor is the complete other direction.
opposite other direction.
Yes.
That is perfect for after we deal with the orcs, I guess, because we might be able to guard a shipment for Halia, or not Halia, for Lenine, all the way back to Neverwinter, and then we could break off the Thunder Tree from there. But I don't know.
Caravan work always pays well.
She might need to send that earlier though, so like I don't want to derail the orc thing.
Yeah. So, Wyvern Tor is pretty far. Yes.
Yes, I would say it's at least a couple days out to the east. It's a little quicker to go along the Tripper Trail, and then there's a little opening in the mountains. So it's about a day north and northeast up the Tripper Trail, and then there's a certain point where you can head straight east, and there's a little bit of flatlands between the mountains. And then
Yes,
Wyvern
like-
Tor is to the south, where the old Owl Well is actually to the north of that. And you would point out on your map where the old Owl Well is.
Old Owl Well. Huh. Well, if anything, it seems that Wyvern Tor is pretty far away. So maybe we can go to Thunder Tree first, figure out where, because we know that Macgaw Castle is, or at least what we heard, was about northeast of the lair, near Neverwinter. Neverwinter, how do you call it? Forest?
Neverwinter Woods, yes.
Neverwinter Woods, yeah. So,
Okay,
like
well,
I
that
said,
gives us a general idea of where the castle is.
yes.
But still, the Neverwinter Woods is a pretty large place, so going through
Yeah.
it randomly would probably not be the best way to try to find it. There's many dangerous creatures in the Neverwinter Woods, so becoming lost in those woods can be lethal.
Lethal, yes. So, if anything, we can still go to Thunder Tree, and then if it's near, and then from there we can go to Macgaw, the castle, free Gundren, take them back here to Phandalin, and then we can deal with the problem with the old whale, the orcs, and also the banshee, and
Yes,
Neverwinter.
Ezra, tell me more about this this Banshee quest that you received.
Sorry, I was using my new spell on these leathers. Did you say we're going to Neverwinter first instead of the orcs?
Yes, we might have to, especially when we need to talk to the druid.
Okay, perfect. I'll just note that for when I go talk to Lenine tomorrow. I
Okay.
guess we are accepting her guard delivery to Neverwinter.
Well, I mean, we can go by the way. Yeah, it's on the way.
Cool.
Are you there, Ezra?
I think he just didn't notice he was muted, possibly, but he did say he's back.
Dang it. Sorry, guys. I came back and forgot to unmute.
That's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
My dogs needed dinner.
Oh,
Yes. So, yeah, I had chatted with I guess she would be a priestess at the local shrine. And yeah, she had passed along a quest for us to consider. And boy, what was that? A lot's happened since then.
Yeah, so you
Um,
had talked with Sister Gerali, and she had
Yeah.
told you about Agatha, the Banshee. Uh, that
Right.
she was a witch that was very knowledgeable about the area, and adventurers could approach her and ask her questions. And if she felt ingratiated toward the adventurers, she could give them information and answer questions. And if she didn't, then she would just disappear and not show herself.
Yes. I don't remember. I mean, why? Did we know why?
She specifically
written
wants
down.
information on the location of a spell book that had once been owned to the legendary mage Bowgentle. And she gave you a jeweled silver comb, which she believes if you gave it to Abatha as a suitable gift, that she would answer that question for you, and then the rest of you could attempt to ingratiate yourself to her and ask her questions as well if you wanted.
Okay. So that was to the northeast, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, in terms of deciding what we're going to do next, I'm open. I'm not sure. Except, I mean, I do think that we need to prioritize anything we can think of that's going to help us find Sildar, right?
Endrin. Sildar's with us.
I'm mixing up my name. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
No problem.
A lot of names. A lot of
Gundren,
names being
yes.
thrown out here.
Gundren, a lot of
More.
names.
All right.
So,
Well,
but I'm with you fellers.
all right then. Well, does anybody else have like a priority mission they like?
I'd like to finish repairing these as much as I can tonight and go back out and sell the rest of our stuff that's in the secret hiding necklace tomorrow. We could turn in this line coster delivery, get whatever that reward was.
Yes.
Is there anything anybody needs, including you, Tim, tomorrow? Or would you like me to split the gold that we have now so that you can take care of it, or do you want to split the gold tomorrow after I sell everything?
We'll split the gold tomorrow when everything's completely.
And
And
then
that
Tim,
way
do
we
you
can
need
buy our.
anything? Because I guess this isn't really your gold, Tim, but I don't mind.
No,
Buying.
no! I couldn't possibly. Y'all earned that. That is your sweat and blood. That led that you've earned all that. If y'all could toss a health potion my way, I wouldn't go amiss. Other than that, I think I'm all set. I've got my trusty bow here, and I've got my own money. I've not been unsuccessful. Taking care of various missions and quests around the area. But I really appreciate that. Y'all are too nice.
Uljar, we have one healing potion in this group loot area, and I have one healing potion. That oh no, actually, I don't have a healing potion. We have one healing.
All of
potion.
our healing.
We used up all.
Yeah, DM, can we buy some? Or I mean, I figured before we start gallivanting off around the.
There are
Well,
more
we already bought every one of them up.
The stock is low.
Well, we do know there's some in Neverwinter. If we go to Barth, Tovar's Emporium, a magic item shop in the lower district of Neverwinter.
Nice.
That's
He
like a
does.
week away, right?
Well, I
We're
mean,
going that way anyway.
yeah, we're going to Thunder Tree.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So we can buy some there, and then there you go. And a herbalism kit,
Yeah.
because
One-
our last
I heard a rumor
Yeah.
that a medicine check went awry.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yes.
Just
So
saying.
we can.
I
we
was
can
the
put-
only turn before his last death roll, and I chose to help the next person who medicine checks him. So I did not have anything to do with that.
Oh.
So,
All
right,
I
then,
guess we want to hold on to this as just a group healing potion.
yes.
Should I put it in my pouch then, since I'll be at the back and able to jump in
Oh
forward
yes.
to give it to
Tim,
you?
are you a front?
Yeah,
Are
how do you
you
fight,
like?
Tim?
How do you
So
fight?
so I'm a archer. So I'm a fighter archer with battle master. Just so
Oh.
outside of game, just so
Oh,
you,
so
you guys know. So I can probably do it. I think I'll be able to put out a decent amount of damage each turn, but I'll probably be kind of be behind and to the right of Voljar, and hang out behind Ezra. But I think I can put out a lot of not bad with my bow, but yeah, so not exactly a tank.
Yeah,
Okay.
I usually fight 3 to 4 steps behind them or further, but I'm never further than 1 dash away or 1.
Yeah, I'll probably be like maybe in front of you a little bit, but I've got some serious range, and so
Cool. We can.
Well, we
abuse
do
that.
get ambushed a lot, so sometimes that doesn't work out.
yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, not a
All right,
meta game too much, but I'm my kind of background is that like I am kind of from this nomadic people, and so I'm really good at paying attention to stuff. I understand kind of the natural world very well.
Okay.
So that's kind of my vibe.
That's good. All right.
So
That's good. That's good.
I guess before we break for the night or the day,
Yeah.
I only have one more matter to discuss. Clearly, this is your fair loot, Ezra, that you won off of Glassstaff. But could I possibly purchase that staff from you, or do you want it even?
Oh, glass staff?
Yeah, the glass staff.
Oh,
Glass staff.
It's yours. You don't need to purchase it. It's yours.
I was just curious. You earned it.
No, it's yours. You're the one to use it.
I appreciate that.
Well, if let's say, I was gonna say, for the DM, if we want to like, how long would it take for like a weapon to get like balance or keen or?
So the local blacksmith in Phandalin,
Yes.
is only capable of adding tier 1 upgrades, upgrade tags, and that takes
Okay.
1 day to complete.
1 day to
Okay.
complete. Okay.
And
So.
he actually has an apprentice that can do the same thing. So theoretically, 2 of you could have a tag added every 24 hours.
All right.
okay.
And those each cost 100 gold, and then each time you add a first level tag, that costs double.
Well, I might
the
need
same
to
one.
repair these for an entire day tomorrow if we want to take a rest day off.
Yeah, it's okay. You guys can take as much downtime as you guys want. That's completely up to you.
wanna
Yes,
take
I'm
the
thinking
rest
of
day?
taking a rest day, having our things prepared before we leave, and then going out at full speed.
Okay. We'll leave the day after tomorrow then.
Yes. Is that good with everybody else? Tim?
Yeah, that works
Ezra?
for me.
I'm good.
Alright.
Sure.
All right.
How do I add the +1 AC from the staff defense?
Well, so what you're gonna do is, in the compendium, you put in Staff of Defense, and then
Okay,
you're
cool.
gonna drag that over to your character sheet, and it'll do it for you.
Bet.
If you want, you can retitle it Glass Staff's Staff of Defense.
I will.
That's totally up to you.
Yeah, nah, it's mine. I
Or
will
you
make
can
Is
just
there-
title it the Glass Staff. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. But it is still the description of it. It is a large glass staff that is as hard as wood and as durable. It's enchanted that way. You guys, I will remind you, you did also find the +1 longsword.
I was just gonna ask,
and I wanted to mention you cannot add tags from the complete armorer's guide to magic items.
Okay.
okay,
Well, I think.
But let's say you make your sword up to a magical item, right? With the
magical tag, yeah.
With the magical tag, then you can
It
still.
is considered magical for the purposes of bypassing resistances or immunities to magic, but it is still
Okay.
not considered a magic item at that point.
Okay.
is there somebody in town? Because you said, I mean, that sword was called the Talon or something like that.
Mhm.
So, is there somebody we can have look at it to help us figure out what other qualities it might have?
Sure. Who would you like to bring it to?
It's a great question. Who would that be? That would probably be.
I'd try the priestess first.
The blacksmith.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I'll try the blacksmith. Which is
And-
where?
Right,
Right
next
here.
to us, I
Yeah,
think.
the smithy.
Smithy.
Yeah.
Smithy. Oh, there he is. Smithy.
Yeah, I'll go with him because I wanna change or upgrade one of my weapons.
All right.
I don't know how long we're gonna be here, but or today, or how much time's left in the day. But I'm just gonna spend the rest of that time repairing these 3 damaged hides.
Well, you guys had actually made this attack at night, as I recall.
Oh, he did, yeah.
But we'll say that you guys spent a good portion of the night infiltrating, taking down, and then cleaning up the Tresdar Manor, and you actually came out in the morning. So you guys are all a little tired, so you'll still need to sleep sometime today. But yeah, we'll say that between the rest of this day and then the following day, you guys won't suffer any exhaustion, but you'll have to sleep twice between that point. And it's still early in the day. As you go into the smithy, he takes a look at it, and he will make a history check with advantage. 18. Ah, yes. I've heard of this weapon before. It's called Talon. Yeah, let me bring that up real quick.
Oops.
A great attack you just made.
Yes.
At the blacksmith.
Just save that.
Yeah,
Ah!
fuck
You'll tell
that
me
man.
or else.
I want that up.
You just rip it out of his hands while he's gripping the blade.
Ah!
Chop both of his hands off accidentally, or his fingers.
Oh man.
Your
You'll
job
never
is
snip
done.
again.
Yeah.
You should have kept your mouth shut about the Talon. Now you'll lose yours.
He knows. Kill him.
As-
Yes. This once belonged to a knight by the name of Sir Aldith. To that spelling. I know how much you like the spelling.
Right?
He was here originally when the first set of orcs had come in to destroy Phandalin and take over. Well, the legends say to take Phandalin as a key location of base of operations for attacking the Lost Mines. And Sir Aldith died fighting off those orcs as they had come in and killed the last remaining townsfolk that were held up in in the caves below the manor. It's thought to be lost, but where did you find this?
Well, we found it in the this weird creature had it stored down in a crevice underneath the manor.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Yes. Well, this was Sir Aldith Tredstar, who was the previous owner of the Tredstar Manor. He was known as the Black Hawk, which is why his longsword was named Talon.
But I guess he turned undead then.
No.
No.
I wouldn't say that. I would think that he probably died, and whatever creature was guarding it probably just found it and kept it as one of its treasures. It's more likely.
All right.
Because he lived hundreds of years ago. Sir Aldith would not still be alive. Either way. At this point.
Okay. Any other qualities to the sword that I should know about?
Looks like it's a very fine make, and if it hasn't rusted or dulled at all, that means it is magical. So it's probably just a little. I don't think there's anything more special about it than the fact that it's magically enhanced.
All right.
Well,
Thank you for your help.
Indeed.
and actually, talking about magically enhanced, can you sharpen my I call it my halberd?
Absolutely. It'd be my pleasure. And he would actually do that for you for a reduced cost because you guys have helped free them of the tyranny of the Red Brands and kind of straightened out that situation for them. He would only charge you 90 gold instead of 100.
90 gold. Okay.
10%.
Do you have
Well-
90 gold, or do you need me to remove that from the party loot?
No, it's like I'll be like, well, can I pay you 50 gold now, and then when you're finished, pay the 40 tomorrow?
That sounds like a great deal to me.
Okay. So I'll remove 50 gold, and then I'll
By the
pay
way,
him.
if you are looking for any other magic items, you might check with the Fandolin Miners Exchange. Halia hoards any magic items that come through the city.
That's also good to know. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right then. Well, Harry. Oh, wait, Harry, you said you were gonna work on the
Yeah,
leather, right?
I'm sitting in there
Alright.
with Tim, I assume, who didn't say he was leaving. Tim, do you know anything about repairing armor?
My skill sets are in a different direction there. I'm more of a outdoorsy type folk, so
More of an armor damager. Understood.
yeah, exactly. I put holes in armor. I don't really, metal work is not really my thing. I can, craft a bodkin, tip for my arrows as good as any other folk, but at the end of the day, it's not really, plate is kind of weird to me. I don't get these sword coast folk who dress up in it. I just, it doesn't make any sense to me. I want to be free. So no.
Just goes over my head a little. I'm just like, I find that I'm the weird one usually, but you don't seem to find me weird. And I don't find anyone
bunny
else
people. My best friend was a giant pronghorn. So this is so his folk they ride instead of so think basically instead of Mongols on horses, it's Mongols on giant pronghorn, which is kind of, for those of you who don't know, it's kind of like a deer, but they different. So he's not weirded out in the slightest. So he's seen all kinds of stuff. He's like 267, so he's seen a lot of weird shit.
Okay, I'm like a pet to this guy.
He's like, yep. It's just like his kind of reaction to a lot of what happens in Faerun is, yep.
I ask you in Sylvan if you speak Sylvan.
And you know he does not. So he speaks Elvish, Common, and Orc.
And Elvish and Sylvan are close enough that you guys would have a. It's kind of like a Spanish.
Yeah, it's like
Italian. You know, it's
it's a little bit different, but exactly. So I'm kind of like I know some of those words, but again, he's not dumb. He's you know he's got a decent intelligence stat. It's more of he's not from like Silvery Moon or you know one of the kind of you know places of you know vaunted you know sites of learning on the Sword Coast. He's illiterate, but he's from a group of people that like they don't necessarily probably more of an oral tradition. So you know I would play him as not knowing a whole lot of other languages like Sylvan, which is something you'd either have to have some contact with the Feywild or otherwise, right?
Yeah, I learned it because I got cast off from my family into this plane, and while I was here, you know, I happened to be thrown into a forest with a lot of other Fey creatures being kicked out of other realms, and they spoke, you know, Elvish, Celestial, Sylvan.
We're just glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad I'm here too, I think. It wasn't of my own volition, but I'm making the best of it. Right, Senny? I just whisper into my necklace.
No response.
Tim doesn't
Tim,
catch any of this. He just smiles real big.
Bet. Well, Tim, I'm gonna keep working on these hides until I drop passed out, I think.
Well, so I don't know the relevant cantrip, but if you're talking about hides, not like armor. So I would offer you the help action, the mechanical equivalent of that. You know, so maybe you succeed an additional like 25% of the time or something. But you know, but I'm not like, oh okay, yeah. So
it just goes real slow, but can't fuck up. It's all right. I appreciate the assistance. You just enjoy yourself. I mean, it sounds like we're gonna head off tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. Sildar, always a pleasure. I'm going up to my room, assuming that you still have it booked.
Oh yeah, I haven't let anyone else get into those rooms just yet.
All right, thank you. I just go up to my room to do that.
I guess I'll go back to the Stonehill and take a nap, or not take a nap, take a long rest, and then.
Sorry, what time is it around right now?
It's like morning.
You guys by now are in mid-afternoon, and
mid-afternoon.
anyone who has not slept yet is getting very tired.
Yeah, so I repaired those 3 hide armors.
All right.
And then I need to take a long rest as well to get any of the other ones.
I'll just head over briefly to the Phandalin Miners Exchange to see what kind of magic items she had for sale there.
All right. So basically, the way this works for magic items. In a small place like this, there's a small chance of them having what you're looking for, but the chance depends on how rare the magic item is. So,
sure.
So you can do one of two things. You can look for a specific item, which would be a tougher roll, or you can ask what kind of general item that you're looking for, like what type of magic item. Like for instance, something for protection, something for more offensive capabilities, stuff like
Potion.
that.
Okay. Yeah, and
So what are you looking for?
so either Yeah, the more general, either weapons or something protective.
All right. Well, let's see what we have here. Well, for starters, I recently obtained this special ring. It has a very basic protective enchantment on it. It's called the Ring of Protection.
How much does that sell for?
Where are my same magic items? There we go. Price check, Ring of Protection.
Do you think we could get like a bot in here that responds to these voice commands? That would be amazing.
Probably. It's gotta be out there, right?
Yeah, I would
So
imagine.
that for D&D,
Yeah, I bet.
there
I
has
bet
to be a market
Wizards-
for that.
I bet Wizards of the Coast sells it to you.
Ring of Protection is 3,500 gold, but she would be willing to sell it to you for 3,000 gold.
Oh, okay.
Might have to come back for that one.
This is a rather rare item. It's actually the rarest item I have here. I do also
okay.
have a couple of more basic enchantments. I have some sets of +1 armors and a +1 shield, which are each 1,500 gold. But again,
Okay.
I'd be willing to sell it to you for a discount. It's we could call it 1,250.
Okay.
Same with weapons. I have a couple of +1 weapons that might suit you, which would each be at the discounted rate 900 gold.
What kind of weapons do you have?
She has a +1 great sword, a +1 longbow, and yeah, then a +1 shield, and a couple of different sets of +1 armor.
Okay.
I also have replenished my stock of healing potions. I currently have 5 regular healing potions
Oh,
and
thank
2
God.
potions of what's the next one up? Superior healing.
Thank God. Buy all of that tomorrow.
It's like
Yeah. So I'll say, hey, let me go back.
Potion of
That's
greater healing.
okay. So I'll just say, hey, thank you so much, and most of those items are out of our price range, but we're definitely interested in the potions of healing. Let me go back to check with my friends, and we'll plan to stop by here in the morning before we do anything else.
Okay. And if there is anything in particular you're looking for, let me know. I can see if I can put an order in with Neverwinter and have something sent here. It's also worth noting that if you do end up going to Neverwinter, you would likely be able to find pretty much any magic item that you were looking for there. That's really the place to go.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Anytime. And
I'll
yeah,
head
so
back then.
for the regular healing potions, by the way, 45 gold a piece is what she would sell them to you, or 40 gold a piece if you buy multiple. So you could get all 5 of those for 200 gold. And the potion of greater healing. Let's see.
Oh wait, so there's 5 normal potions and 2
Yeah.
greater healing
And
potions?
2, yeah, she would be willing to sell you 1 potion of greater healing for 125, or both for 200. Which, by the way, you guys would know is a very good deal. She's trying to give you guys big discounts because you brought a lot of. You guys have brought a lot of good business her way, and have done a very big favor for her in the town.
Yeah. Okay.
We have rep level revered here.
Right? And actually, if it's okay with you guys, I think we'll take just a quick 5-minute break. and then so you guys can think about if there's anything else you want to do and where you guys want to go next, and we'll pick up there in just a few minutes.
All right.
Sounds
I'll
good.
be here this time to make up for last time.
I'll be right
I'm just
back.
gonna sit here. Tim, I've got a very good record of showing up 5 minutes after when I was supposed to be here.
Whoops.
Yeah. Today I was asleep until 4 o'clock, and when I got up, I had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, damn.
It is a long weekend, so.
Yeah. I actually work tonight.
Oh
and
God,
I
I'm sorry.
I work at 10 p.m. To 7 a.m. But I work from
Jeez.
home, and I usually am playing D&D when I clock in. So
That's the
It's all
dream,
good.
man.
I'll definitely get you one of those potions.
Yeah, and I've got
Great.
some. You know how it is when you get like your starting equipment. A lot of it's junk that you don't need. Like I've got a random crossbow, so I may
Yeah.
just go ahead and do this. But I was going to sell off some of that. So Jay
Definitely
said I
come with
could.
me to Lion Coster then if you're selling normal equipment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Maybe we can just kind of hand wave this weekend, if we want to get on the road. But Jay said I could kind of start with like 100 extra gold since I'm kind of coming in at level 3. So I was hoping to get an upgrade for my bow, but I'm happy to kick in the remaining 15 gold. Ooh, to the pot for paying for stuff. So
Just grab whatever extra adventure supplies you need with that, and
yeah, it's just like this upgrade, and then like again
Yeah.
selling off the crap. I can all have like 15 gold. So like we'll just do that. I think, and it's I think that should be fine. So I'll tell Jay, but
well, I do force the role play on like all of the interactions, so you might as well.
Oh, okay.
Might as well just go with me to Lion Coster because I'm gonna sit there and talk to the owner for a minute.
Okay.
But if you'd like to waive it, then honestly, I don't really care. I'm not gonna,
No,
tempt
it's
you.
whatever y'all want to do. So I didn't want to be the slowing up the team. So
See, sometimes that's me, and sometimes I'm the reason we rush to our death. So it evens out.
I have a dream that one day I'll be able to roll an attack dice.
Someday.
One day. It's been 2.5 hours, but we've.
I was
done
gonna say
some.
if you're gonna go upgrade your bow,
Yeah.
there's a couple good ones.
Yeah, no, there's one that like it means that you basically I guess crit on a 19 or a 20. I'm like hell yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
that's a
hit
great one.
like
It's like-
I'm gonna hit a lot.
That's a great one.
Because like I'm a battle master, I get I can, I mean, and I'm not
He's
bad
definitely
at
got
shooting.
trip.
No, I kind of went for. So I'm one of these guys. I like to go kind of strictly for I'll pick some things for RP reasons. So I went for ambush, and then I went for things that kind of I felt like you would know, and like precision, and then like commander strike. So
Commander's Strike. Oh.
so basically, I just kind of like I mean, if one of you guys are engaged, I just like look at you and say, whack him.
Yeah, that one's bussin'. Trust me, we've got a guy who whacks really well.
I figured, sometimes I'm like, maybe this little arrow is not going to be as effective as like giving the tank like another, smash.
He definitely smashes heavy.
Yeah, I
I
think I'll
mean,
be good.
3 people clean in half, and one almost in
Damn.
half.
Okay.
That guy lived
Well-
though for another turn or two.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are we all back?
Not
Yeah.
happily though.
Yeah, not happy.
Okay.
Israel got him with a
True.
nice shank.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
If it's
Well-
okay, I'd just like to sell some of my stuff real quick and then upgrade my weapon. You said that you're only two things can be upgraded per day. So if y'all guys get the priority for that, but if there's one more slot left, in the day or so that we're going to be here, if I can get the what was it? The
Sight pin
Sight
added
pin?
to your bow.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even think to upgrade my shit.
Sure.
So
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You not only can you do that, but we can even say that you have had that done already because you came in a couple of days ago into town.
what
Yeah.
happened there, Jay?
But for
Did you just fall
you,
over?
it will. But for you, it will cost the full 100 gold because they don't have any reason to give you a discount currently.
Oh, of course not. Yeah, no, really. So I just wanted to, and we could do this however fast you want to, but I was just gonna sell off some of the random, starter gear stuff that I don't need. Like,
Sure.
I bet you guys probably have some extra rope, and that way I can add some
Yeah,
money to
we've
the pot for
Just
potions.
we have a 30-foot ladder.
yeah, he does.
I carry that everywhere I go.
Yeah, we'll say that you can sell
Okay.
however much of your starting gear you would like
All right.
at the price that it's listed in the book. So if you need me to reference any of that, let me know. But otherwise,
All right.
it's like
So
page 152 of the player's handbook, whatever the cost is.
yeah, it shows it right here, right? So it's like 10 hemp rope. That's 10 GP.
Yeah.
And
He'll
then
buy
was
that
it
for you
the
straight across.
yeah, and then light crossbow. That's 5. So that's 15, and that's pretty much all. Like everything else is kind of like food. Probably want to hold on to. So that way, I'm just gonna mark myself down to 15 gold because because I was at 100 and let's see, I'm bad at math.
Me
100 I
too.
was at 110 plus 15, so
At
so
25.
I'm down. Yeah,
Down to 25.
So then 25.
Yeah.
Yeah,
down to
25.
25. Okay, cool. So
Good
good
bow
math.
upgrade.
So I guess
By
we're
the
gonna
way,
rest. What happened?
Oh, just
What on earth are we listening to?
what's this?
It's an ad.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad timing, but I forgot that when I leveled up, my plan was to change out one of my cantrips and take mending instead of light.
Oh yes,
Both of you
please.
guys can be doing
Come
that.
fucking help me with this. God, I've got 12 more of these hoes. I was gonna be at this for 12 hours, but now it can be 6 and we could leave. Thank
I will
God.
help.
If you come into my room to wake me up, you'll hear me going, huh? Hello?
Does your species have to sleep a full 8 hours?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Bummer.
also have to fuck a full 8 hours because I'm a rabbit.
Lol.
I don't see no rabbit people around here, but that probably ain't gonna stop you.
Got a 16 constitution for a reason, man. Jesus. All right. If you come in after the long rest, I could have the stuff out, but if you come in before the long rest, I could tell you we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Have you taken a long rest, Rusty?
I have not yet. So,
Should take one.
so what's the? I didn't quite catch the timing there that you were thinking.
Just if you came in and you hadn't long rested yet, I couldn't bring out the armors for you to start working on
Oh.
because they're stuck in my dimensional space.
Oh, I got you. Well, then I'll just go to bed and then we can work on them in the morning, right?
I think we're gonna wake up in the afternoon.
No, we're
Yeah.
gonna work on middle of the night.
Yeah, we can say that. We can say just to streamline things a little bit. You guys get 2 long rests over the next day and a half, and you wake up late in the morning, the day after you guys came back into town.
Okay,
fully rested, and you guys can do whatever 1 day of downtime you wanted in between those
Alright.
rests.
So 6 hours is what it's gonna take you and me to repair the remaining 12 armors.
Okay.
So yeah, you
If
guys
that's
can
cool with
easily
you.
you guys easily have enough time to do that.
And I should still have at least 2 hours of downtime today to go shopping.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Oh.
shopping.
So I'm gonna go take all of this to the lion coster, but I'm definitely gonna need your help, Rusty, because I pulled out the shipment here, and I didn't even think about having to drag it all the way across town.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm gonna need your help with that. I can carry the other stuff.
I gotta go with you guys, cause how to call it? If we're gonna go buy the party lure, I need some gold so I can get my
Yeah. All right, so we
halberd.
just go as a group to Lion Coster. I imagine that's where Tim sells his stuff as well. Lenine, are you still awake? What time is it?
Yeah, she comes out from the back, pulling gloves off her hand. Well, regular visitor indeed.
I hope to be your most regular visitor, Miss
Uncontested
Lenine.
thus far.
Like I said, I gestured to my giant pile of shit on my makeshift rope carrying net sack. And then I gesture to Ezra with the giant crate of shit. I've got a bunch of shit to sell you, and then that's your stuff right there.
Excellent. I was hoping that. I'm pleased to get this back. This is very important for my business. I can't thank you enough for retrieving this for me.
Yeah, no problem. It was my pleasure, honestly.
And
I owed those
she would give you
goblins a
the 50
favor.
gold bounty.
Okay, I'll put that in the party loot.
Yay.
All right. Well, we've got a bunch of shit to sell you. You've got time for my shenanigans, or is this too much stuff at once?
I've always got time for you.
All right.
Aw.
9 leather armors.
Okay, and these have all been finely repaired, as I recall.
Sir.
So she would offer you 7 gold a piece for those.
Okay, 63.
Accountant.
63.
Thank you. 7 shields.
She would offer you 6 gold a piece for those.
42.
9 short swords.
Let's see, short sword. She would offer you 7 gold a piece for those.
63.
3 studded leather armors.
Those she would give you 30 gold a piece for.
Damn. 90.
Wait,
And
does
then-
Tim need a steather leather?
Well, shit. I asked him if he needed anything yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, that was yesterday
Tim's
before you
with
mailed it.
you because you all went together.
Yeah, we
do
all
you
went
need
together.
This, Tim?
Hey Tim, you want some studded leather armor? Or you're good?
No, I'm good. I got my own stuff. Appreciate it though.
Okay.
It's really no consequence if it's better than what you have, you know. Your
Yeah.
safety is our safety.
And if your armor gives us disadvantage, well, that's even over. That's kind of bad, huh?
Studded leather, yeah, doesn't give disadvantage.
Or-
Yeah.
Oh,
But studded leather gives a 12 plus dex mod, where regular leather only gives 11 plus dex. I don't know what you have, but
I've got chainmail, so
Okay, he
Okay.
doesn't need us. 3 hide armors as well.
those would each fetch 6 gold apiece.
Uljar, are you a stealth barbarian? Is this some new thing?
No, but sometimes
Heavy
we've had to
stealth.
be sneaky.
Yeah.
There are a few things in this world less.
I kill everyone and then it is quiet.
I didn't even think about that. Oljar, do you need a studded leather?
Uljar is pretty nondescript, pretty non-subtle.
I was gonna say.
Do you need better armor, Oljar?
Let me see. No, I mean, I have armor defense.
Yeah, generally
14 AC.
barbarians don't wear armor.
Yeah, 14
Then you're gonna wear
AC.
leather?
That
Wow.
said, I mean there are scenarios where armor is better for you than going with unarmored defense. You just
Very
can't wear
true.
heavy armor and
Heavy
still
armor.
get the
I'm
benefits
just
of your
yeah.
rage stuff.
Yeah, Tim isn't a sneak archer. He's a like soldier archer.
He's a standstill on a wall
Mhm.
archer.
No, it'll be the same either way for me, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. I just making sure. Um, can someone add this together, please?
Oh yeah, all the way we got right there.
Yeah.
No 5, 1, 6, 8, 276.
276 plus 896.
276, 896.
That is 1,172. That is 390 a piece
Woo!
for the three of us,
Nice.
and then 60 silver or 6 silver a piece. We would have to break it into that.
So how much we got each?
390 gold and 6
All right.
silver just from the gold value, and then 230 silver divided by
about-
3. 76 more silver. With
25 copper.
6 with. I think they go up by 10, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 6 copper, and then 75 copper, so 25 copper each.
Great.
So it's 846, 230. So 846 gold, 230 silver, and 75 copper. That's the final.
No, I just divided them into thirds already.
Oh, so this
you
is the
should-
thirds?
No, you should
Yeah.
write 390 gold on your sheet.
Yeah. Each of us gets 390
Gold.
added gold. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 82 silver. Plus 31 copper.
And then, like you said about the reserve potion, I put the 1 potion of healing in my hidey hole.
Okay. Your hidey hole. All right.
Just so if we get shattered, we don't lose 7 potions. We lose
Yeah.
6.
All right. I'll take the potion of invisibility. I kind of want that one.
Yeah, and I can cast that spell anyways, so
Oh,
it's
nice.
better if you have that.
Actually, should we give it to the ranger?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a good
What-
I don't know
idea
if he's
too.
a ranger, but the archer.
Oh yeah, the archer. Tim, you want a potion of invisibility?
Yeah, that could actually be pretty handy.
Yeah.
I am not a ranger though, but
If we need to
Yeah.
sneak to a spot to attack people from range, now we can do it together.
yeah.
All right.
I'll just leave the charm person scroll in the group loot. Even though I know I can use it in combat, it would just be funny if I didn't have it. Let's see. There's the chest with all items. If anyone remembers what was in that chest.
Oh, we already used it. Actually, isn't that the like?
That's the chest with all items from the goblins.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys still added the inventory of the chest into the party loot, but you guys also put in the inventory that you had a chest.
I
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
chest with all items in the party loot.
I think that chest, it had. Yeah, we may have already divvied it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Should we
you
sell
did.
this? All
Hold
good.
that frog
all good.
statue.
Yeah, that's what was that.
Yeah.
That's
that-
why we
yeah.
didn't have that written down. We didn't have the frog statue written down.
Okay, so yeah, I can look to see what was in there.
I think the frog
no, I have it. It was
statue
it was
the important
600
It
I
was
think-
600 copper pieces
copper. Yeah.
and 110 silver pieces, 2 potions
I
of
don't-
healing, and then the jade frog statue.
We probably already used the healing potions? Or
Yeah,
no?
we did.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, does
So
she
just
want the
add this.
chest?
Yeah, she would be willing to buy the chest for
Okay.
10 gold.
Actually, should we keep the chest? Just so we
I
can
already
carry it.
have another chest, but if you want this chest, you can have it. It's
Okay.
not.
How
It's not
how much
mine.
does the chest weighs?
25 pounds.
You're good.
If you
I'm
want,
good.
you-
Yeah.
yeah,
if you ever
want,
need, you
you could
could
carry
just
that
drop
on your
back.
back. You could just kind of
All right.
attach
Yeah.
Okay.
attach like armbands to it, kind of like a backpack.
All right, I
Yeah.
removed
Okay.
chest.
I'll do that.
If you
Yeah.
want to add chest.
Yeah. I want to add the chest. 25
Hey,
pounds, right?
yo, chainmail, don't give disadvantage. Let's go. We're sneaking into some places, Tim, with our invisibility.
Nice.
It's already decided.
Really? It doesn't?
All right.
I could have sworn chainmail did give.
I thought
would make
chainmail
sense.
gives us disadvantage.
You're thinking a chain shirt. A chain shirt doesn't give disadvantage, but chainmail does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, you guys want to change it to the other one, but that's was like, oh, it's fine.
What's your
Invisibility,
Dex, what's your Dex
yeah.
mod, by the way?
Should be 3.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
technically, if you wanted, you could do a chain shirt as medium armor. And
Oh,
it would
okay.
be
Yeah, that's
13
what I thought I was doing. Yeah, I'm
that would
blind.
be
I didn't see
13
that.
plus maximum of 2. So you would only get to 15 AC instead of 16 with the chainmail.
Gotcha.
Now you could also do studded leather, which they had just sold, but
Yeah, no worries
that's
about
12
it.
plus
Okay.
your full dex, which would also be 15.
So if you're gonna max out your decks, I mean, that's studded is basically the
Yeah, the
best.
studded
Also,
leather is the
technically,
best way to go. If
there's
you're gonna pick
there's
this.
also you can also upgrade your armor too. So
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Oh, yeah, but the
I'm
upgrading
an
it with
idiot. I thought it
multiple
was
is
I thought
very
it was a
expensive.
chain shirt.
yeah, it's costs a lot. Yeah.
3,000 gold.
All right. I mean, just I mean for flavor, I wanted to go with the chain shirt as if he would go with like a heavier armor. So if it's
Sure.
okay, I'll change that to a chain shirt.
Yeah, change shirts.
Okay.
All right. The only things left in party loot is a healer kit,
Oh.
a set of an extra set of clothing, charm person scroll, and fireball scroll. I think someone should hold the healer kit now.
Not me, cause I'm the front line. And if I go down,
Tim, would you mind holding on to a healer kit in your inventory?
Sure.
All right.
Do I just need to add that from the compendium or?
Yeah, you can drag healer's kit over from the compendium.
And then we
Okay.
can
It
leave
has
the
10
spare
applications, and when you use it, it allows you to auto-stabilize someone without having to use a medicine check as an action.
really good.
clothing. I suppose we'll just keep the scrolls and the extra set of clothing in the party loot.
Yeah.
Alia, by the way, would be very interested in buying the scrolls if you mentioned it to her.
Well, I will not because I was
Okay.
told we are keeping those, and I won't even think about it.
Well, we might trade them at some point or something like that.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
If we don't get a wizard, we can trade the fireball. You already said you don't really need it or you can't use it, so it's like okay.
I can use shatter now. That's like fireball without
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Breaks things very well.
All right. So you said on the goblin is what 200 or was
100
what?
copper, 100 copper each.
I'm
Per-
not 200 copper. Okay.
Yep. And let's just say 37 silver
Each, right?
each. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so does anybody need any general armors or goods while we're still here?
Let's buy those potions, right?
Well, we gotta go to Halia. I meant while we're still
Oh,
at the
can I sell my
lighthouse
short bow?
after.
I kind of wanna. I don't need it. That's why. Or who wants a short bow? All right. I'll sell a
Oh,
short bow.
I'd actually
Oh, you-
prefer the sharp. I'll trade you. I'd like a short bow better than a light crossbow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, what's so the range is a little bit shorter on a light crossbow? the difference?
The light crossbow and the short bow both have the same range. 80 short, 320 long.
The crossbow does more damage though.
Yeah, the crossbow
yeah,
does a
okay.
D8, where the short bow does a D6, and
All
the
right, then.
light crossbow has the loading feature, so you can't you have to have an empty hand to load it.
You can't have a shield.
Right.
Oh, you can't use a bow without.
Can't
with
use a
shield
short
either.
bow either, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Right. Well, a short bow is two-handed. So
Yeah.
either way, but the loading feature makes it so you have to have a free hand, not just to use the two-handed weapon, but also to load it.
Yeah.
see.
And you can
Alright,
only
so-
you can only do one loading per turn, so you can't unless you have some kind of feature that lets you ignore the loading feature.
Oh, so does it take a full turn to load it?
Let's see. Because of the
think it's
time
your
required to load this weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammunition from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to fire it, regardless of the number of attacks you have that you can normally make. So any loading wouldn't be able to take advantage of extra attack.
Oh, okay. Not an issue right now.
So I'll show.
Well,
What?
actually, that is not correct. Actually, can I go ahead and trade? I'll trade you the light crossbow for the short bow.
Okay, that's fine. And also the light crossbow. I don't need it.
You can have the gold for that.
13 gold.
13. All right.
Should I add that potion of invisibility? I just added the healer's kit, and I swapped out the chainmail for the chain shirt. Is there anything else I need to add to mine, or are we all send me stuff?
Yeah, definitely add that potion of invisibility to yours.
Okay.
Then-
Is there a way to move that from the group inventory, or do I just add it
No,
from
I've been
Just go to
writing
the
and deleting.
yeah. If anything, you can
Compendium?
just go to the condominium, get the potion of invisibility, and drag it to your sheet.
Also,
Got it.
Tim, you can add 25 gold to your total because the chain mail is worth 75 gold and the chain shirt is only worth 50.
Okay.
Boom.
Nice.
So
Nice.
you get a little trade-in.
Right.
Money.
All right, guys. Do we want to go to the smithy or to Halia's next? What's the
Let's
plan?
go Holly, and then I can pay off the smithy at the end of the day, or
Get your halberd back.
yeah,
Okay,
get my halberd back.
We go to Halia then.
Girl.
Lenine, it's always a pleasure. I will be back as soon as I kill more things. Cross some more friends.
Make
That
sure to
give
make
me
plenty
gift.
of friends out there.
I will. To Halia's.
All right.
No, haul you back.
I just burst straight in the door, very excited, because the last time I came here, Halia tried to pet me. And I've been denied a hug recently. So possibly
We're gonna try to
Somebody-
pick up that today.
Weird.
Right here. Halia, we need potions.
Well, potions I have indeed. And she brings up one of those, like the little carrier rack kind of things. And it's got two large potions in front of it, and then 5 smaller potions behind it. How many are you looking to buy?
Guys, are we just going for who can buy what with the potions now? It seems like we've all got our own gold.
Yes, I mean, if you guys want to buy more healing potions, but we should all at least get one.
Tim, do
Okay.
you have enough money to get one, Tim?
Yeah, I guess I got 50. So I was like, I had money, and then no.
So
I'll
let's
buy your
decide.
Tim.
Let's
Buy one
decide
piece,
how
Tim.
much we want to buy together, even if we're paying separately, so that we can get the discounts.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
pay 200 for the 2 greater healing potions. I don't care.
All right.
Oh yeah, you said they're 45 if we buy it when we do Sam's Club of Faerun. Bulk buy.
45
40.
each or 40 gold for multiple.
Yeah.
We'll just
40 gold each if you buy multiple.
Sick. Yeah. I'll buy one healing potion. So I'll take.
I'll buy it for you,
Back
Tim.
to back to 10 gold. Here we go.
I'll buy it. No, Tim. I'll buy it for you.
We'll buy in the pack. It's just we'll take. Okay. How do you call it? Ezra, how many are you buying?
I'll buy one. Plus, I'm gonna buy Tim's for him.
Okay, that's
I'll
2.
buy the
Okay.
2 greater healing potions.
All right, and then I'll buy the last 3.
Okay, so
Normal.
so it's 400 gold each. You guys can. 400 gold.
I was like, hey,
Sorry, 400 gold total. You guys can split that cost however you want.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
pay for the
well-
2 greater healing potions. I'm gonna put one in my hidey hole and then
Yeah.
hold on to the other one.
All right, Ezra, you can minus 80 for yours, and I'll minus 120 for mine.
If y'all want to split those up, how you will.
Well, I sure appreciate y'all. Next round's on me.
All right.
And so I should add 1 potion to. Okay.
Yeah.
How do I add a greater healing potion? I don't think I see that. I just see. Is it superior or supreme? Oh, greater. There it is. It's at the top. I'm a dummy. Two, not 12. 2. I mean, I'll take 12, but
Actually,
is there
I
any-
tell I look at Holly. I was like, oh, okay, we have what 200? Oh, I have over 200 copper. It's like, oh, can you exchange some copper for some gold coins?
Certainly.
Okay,
Pour it into
I
one of those
have
machines.
So
All right, I have
200 copper is worth 2 gold.
2 gold. All right, that's all I'll do.
and 100 silver is worth 10 gold.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to exchange.
Yeah, it's
my
an easy
silver.
exchange. You just pop a 0 off the end of it to go up 1.
I'd like to exchange my copper and silver then for 12
Same
gold.
thing.
Yeah, you guys can do that freely.
And then, so we got the healing items, and you guys gonna buy anything else here, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna stock up on some more adventuring gear, but you don't have to wait up on me if you have previous arrangements.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go to the smithy and try to get my halberd back.
I'm good.
Yeah. Oh,
Tim,
there's
you
a
need
woodworker
anything
too. So
else?
if you guys need anything from the woodworker, you know.
Holly, what
know
kind
what-
of potions do you have that aren't healing potions? Do you have anything like that?
Take a look in my stores here.
Anything at all, even if it seems like it wouldn't be useful for an adventurer, I'm interested. Not that you sell things that aren't useful for adventurers.
Well, I sell all kinds of utility potions as well. But it just depends on what I currently have in stock.
Yes, please check on that for me. Tim, are you sure there's nothing else you need? Do you have a bedroll?
Yeah, I'm all set. I've got my standard gear, and my longbow is ready, and got enough arrows. I'm all set.
You said you're good at survival type of stuff. Does that mean you can cook well and like hunt?
I have been known to cook up some pretty decent jackrabbits, and finding game along the way should not be an issue in my opinion.
Do you have
If I
cook's
may be so bold.
utensils? Yeah, right. Do you have cook's utensils and stuff and pots
Let's
and
see.
pans?
I have a mess kit. I don't know how
Right.
Pathfindery we're gonna get if I need to say like I have 5 ounces of salt or whatever, but
I don't think the ingredients, but we definitely need the utensils. I'll go ahead and buy some of that stuff on the off chance I can get you to make me a meal.
what do you eat, Mr. Rabbit person?
Pretty much everything but rabbit.
Oh,
not too
and I
fond
just
of
said
fish.
jackrabbit. I am so embarrassed. My face goes bright red.
Common misconception. I'm a hare. Not quite related to the jackrabbits directly. They're more like indirect cousins.
Still, that was a massive fox paw.
No,
Sorry, this is a really bad pun, faux pas.
no worries, Tim. I didn't
That's the folks
at any
say.
time after you said that assume that you would eat me, so we're still good. You wouldn't eat me, right?
Oh hell no! You're a friendly guy. Why would I do that?
If I was a not friendly guy in the future, would you possibly eat me on that chance?
He gets really serious. His voice lowers and he says, "We might need to revisit that at a later date."
All right, I was just curious. You know.
I know.
Bahalia emerges
It'll
from the
never
back of
happen,
the
will it
shop.
now? You know, again, it's like the tension totally breaks. It like that conversation never happened. He just grins real big.
We're never talking about that again.
Well, I have a few potions here that I've been holding for a while. I don't get as many buyers for rare potions, but I've got this one. It's called a potion of climbing, which I have for 180 gold.
Tim, if you want to catch up with everyone else, I'm good here. I'll get you those cook's utensils though.
I appreciate that, and I will cook you up some
I really
a
like
fine
venison.
breakfast.
We could find a deer.
100%. I got you, buddy. Slaps you on the shoulder and then walks out.
My serving size of meat is like a small cubic inch.
You got one of them fast metabolisms. So
I do.
You know.
I think I've
So
heard that word before.
Tim knows words. He just doesn't he doesn't really have, you know.
I've
he
got
was
a
never
6
he wasn't educated.
So I've probably not a clue what a metabolism is.
Okay.
And that
he just
sounded
knows
right.
you eat a lot.
That sounded right to me. Well, I'm not sure about the climbing potion. What else do you have? Was that the only
No,
utility?
I have 4 other potions.
Wow.
This one is a potion of water breathing.
How much is that?
180 gold.
Okay.
But I can give you discounts for all of these as well. We'll call it for this one we would call it 130 gold.
I'm very interested in that one. Let's put it to the side.
All right.
There might be something else that's better for me, but I think I'll only be able to afford one.
I have this potion of heroism, which I could also sell you for 130 gold.
What does that do? Could I roll Arcana to maybe know what it does?
No, she would know what they do.
Oh, okay.
I myself, the DM,
It gains,
have to look up.
It gains 10 temporary hit points for 1 hour.
So yeah, it makes you a little bit more hardy, for a short period.
I have a spell for that one. Not as important as the water breathing for me. What about these last 2?
This last one's a little bit more rare. This one is a potion of growth.
And does
it
that
allows
make
you to
me
grow
tall?
larger for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
And this
Seems
one,
pretty...
I could let go for 200 gold.
Okay. And what about this last one?
This last one is my rarest potion. I've had this one for a long time. This is the potion of invulnerability.
I see. Implications as in it makes you invulnerable, right?
Yes.
That would make...
For a short time, it gives you resistance to any kind of damage you might suffer.
And I imagine that one's a little more expensive.
It is indeed. The original investment would make it so that even if I was going to sell it to you at cost, it would be 1,700.
Well, I only have about 200 gold. I'm going to take you up on that potion of water breathing for 180. And then I've got a list of supplies that I need.
So she would actually sell it to you for 130 at the reduced price.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't take advantage of me for getting that. What a kind fellow. Also, guys, Tim's role-playing in the chat.
Oh, keep buying stuff. That's totally fine. I just thought that if folks wanted to have something ready to say, or if they had any additional RP, then we could do that.
Yeah, I was just alerting them, you know. Sometimes I don't see the chat. So I lost one of my ladders. Is there any chance you got another one in stock while I was gone past couple days, or?
I did order a couple from Neverwinter to replace those, but they have not gotten here yet.
Can I? We're going to Neverwinter soon. Can I possibly buy that from them if we pass them, or have like a note from you and pay you for it and give it to them?
What
It
I will
says
do
that
is I will give you a note authorizing you to purchase that if you do run into them.
Okay.
And if you just give them the gold, they'll bring the gold back to me.
And do you know what type of ladder or how much it's gonna be?
I ordered two that were identical to the ones you bought. One 20-foot ladder and one 30-foot ladder, both of which that retract down to 10 feet.
What was it? What was the cost for those?
They were each 1 gold per 10 feet of ladder. So it's 2 gold and 3 gold.
All right, I will go ahead and take a note for both of those if you don't mind. I really like ladders. I know it's ironic to deny the climbing potion and then to buy 90 feet of ladders from you.
Well, that makes sense. The potion is only once, and the ladder is for however long you can keep your hands on.
Right, that's true. Do you have a set of cook's utensils here?
Absolutely.
How much would that be?
Well, this is a special metal material for these, but I could sell them to you for 2 gold for the whole set.
Yeah, no problem. That seems fair to me.
They're very nice. Like you could tell that this is the kind of cutlery that would be used by like a noble family.
I'm gonna put ornate next to it then.
Yes, ornate cutlery and silverware.
Let's see. You have a uh like a pot stand to like hold a pot or pan over a fire?
No, that I think that's the kind of thing you would probably find at Barthen's Provisions.
Okay.
I don't have any. I mean, I might have something if it was a little bit more rare or a collector's item, but I don't have anything like that in stock.
Okay. You have any bags of ball bearings?
I believe that's another thing you would find at Barthen's.
Okay, I apologize. I'm going
okay.
a little down the line. Let me go back to the top of things, see if I have
I do
anything.
my best to be a one-stop shop for adventurers, but I can only fit so much in the shop.
No, I understand. I understand. Do you have any really ornate, heavily locked chests? Doesn't matter how big they are.
No. Currently, the only chest I had was the one I gave the more regular one that I sold to you, and that's another thing that I've had shipped in to replace the stock, but it would still just be a normal chest.
How about any sets of manacles? Heavily armored, big metal manacles. Like
Yes, I have
handcuffs.
2 sets of manacles. I had 3, but I sent one on your friend Glassstaff that you had procured for me when I sent him up to Neverwinter. But I still have 2 in stock.
That checks out. I hope his sketchy group of black spider people don't try to free him on the way up there. That would be bad.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
You see a little twitch when you say that. Yeah, but that's all you get. That's all you get for that.
You look a little stressed there, Halia. And recent events have made me change my world perspective. Would you like to feel how soft my ears are?
Make a persuasion check.
Lamau.
Yeah, after I was thinking on it the last time I asked you about this, I felt a little bad. I think we'll keep this professional for now.
Yeah, I just felt bad too. I felt like I kind of snapped at you about being proper, so that's why I offered. But no consequence to me either way. I lie, so I'm very sad.
No. Yeah. By the way, the DC was 10. See, almost.
Only if I had guided myself.
Right.
So,
All right.
No
Is there anything
hugs,
else I
no
can
ear
provide
scratches.
for you?
do you have any really nice trap sets or hunting traps, or is a hunting trap gonna be at Barthen's?
No, actually, I would have hunting traps here. That's part of the reason I
Perfect.
was so excited to take those beaver pelts from you. I have some family members that like to do some hunting, so we try to keep well stocked.
Perfect. How many hunting traps do you have?
Currently, we have 5 of varying sizes. What size of animal are you looking to trap?
Oh, I'll take all of them. How much are they?
Break out the player's handbook again.
She's like, what the fuck is wrong with this rabbit? Last time I came in here,
to go
Tim.
shopping. It's okay.
Last time I came in here, Tim, I bought 2 tents, 4 bedrolls, some rations, all the potions she had, 50 foot of ladder. Supplies
So
to the traps.
let's see. So the 5 different traps range in different levels of size of animal that they're trying to trap.
Okay.
And they go from let's see. Actually, I have to bring up the.
I only have an hour left, so
I
I
know.
only have an hour
trying
left.
to wrap
so
it
I'm
up,
sure
man.
Tim
Alright.
would love to get out of town.
He wants to hit something, man.
I'm trying to buy stuff so we can hit things harder.
So yeah,
Excuse me.
tiny, small,
I want to
medium,
hit
large,
things.
huge. And it
Knowing
goes,
your
Shooting
plans,
far
you're-
away.
It goes 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 gold for those traps.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
So yeah, the average cost is 5. So if you wanted all 5 of them, then it would be
They were
25.
Okay, that sounds fair to me.
And then you are fully equipped to attempt to trap any size of animal that you might come across in the wild.
Tiny. I imagine the average weight is the same too, or
Let's see.
do I
Well,
multiply
the
25
average
by
weight,
5?
The average weight is 25. So yeah, you can take that down 20. So it's 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35.
So you said tiny, small, medium, large, giant?
Tiny, small, medium, large, huge.
Huge, okay.
Huge.
A googe, I wrote. Huge. Hunting trap. The fuck are you hunting? It's huge.
I mean, you're really testing my DM knowledge, which I appreciate. I don't usually have a reason to break all of that stuff out, but I'm thrilled
All right.
to show my preparedness.
Do you have any lengths of chain as well while we're at it? This will be my last item from you, Halia.
Yes, she would have up to 100 feet worth of chain link.
How much would that run me?
Chain. 5 gold per 10 feet.
I will take all of it.
Okay. So yeah,
For 50 gold.
25.
25. Yes, I'm. She could just be running me
She
for my
could,
money right
she
now.
could.
Chain. He's like, how the fuck does the warlock hold all of this?
I'm not angry. I'm just impressed.
Yeah.
Wait, wait. How are you gonna hold all this? You don't have. I mean, you already used your thing.
Sir, you are a hare.
Actually, he said we get 2 long rests, so I took that out with the first one, and with the second one, I can put it all back in.
Yep. That is correct.
Okay.
If
Do
you
you guys
don't
have like a
mind,
donkey or anything?
nope. If you don't mind holding all this as a to-go order, I'm gonna pick it up on the way out of town in the morning.
That can be easily done. I'll have it ready for you.
All right, thanks. I appreciate that.
All right.
All right. I dip over to the other store to get the fire stand thing
Yep.
from Barthen's.
Barthen excitedly welcomes you back in and is glad to have the business.
Barthen's, I need a stand-like thing to hold a pot or pan or multiple things above a fireplace, and then I would also like
Yeah, a cooking set. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, you know what's up. Well, how much would that be?
We'll say 5 silver. It's not much for an entire cooking set. It's pretty standard.
Fireplace cooking set. All right, and then oh, I guess that's it actually. Unless you have something you think that I need or have anything on sale.
We have torches, water skins, rations, lanterns, ball bearings, bedrolls.
I'll take some ball bearings.
All right.
I just added the spell.
We have bags of 1,000 that we sell for 1 gold each.
All right, I'll take 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Hammers, grappling hooks, fishing tackles.
I think
fishing
our
poles.
I think our new adventurer in our group is good enough at getting all that stuff, that hunting stuff and fishing stuff. I don't even like fish.
Very well.
But the ball bearings and this, perfect. And then, how many water skins do you have? There's somewhere I could fill that up here as well.
Oh yes, there's a local well that is in the center of town, just east of the town master's hall.
Is that free or?
Yes, absolutely. It's deep enough to easily provide water for the entire town. And it looks like currently we have 13 water skins.
I'll take 4.
Okay, and he would for that we'll make it 8 silver.
I have 7 silver and 31 copper. Will that do?
Absolutely, but
yeah, you can have all of
but
that.
I only need
Thank
10
you.
of the copper.
I insist that you take all the copper.
Top up. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, only because I feel bad. We've been doing a lot of business at the other places in town, and
Well,
you
that
seem
makes
like a
sense.
really nice guy.
We have a lot of stuff, but the stuff that we have isn't very specialized, so it makes sense that you would have to go to other places to get what you need.
Well, I just don't want you to feel like you're lesser than anyone else, and you've definitely earned this copper, if not from me, from someone else who couldn't afford it.
Well, Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Maybe pay it forward. Next person you see who's starving, you just toss them some rations or something.
Will do.
All right. Have a great day. I imagine if you don't see us again, we're dead. Otherwise, we will be back.
Safe travels, then, my friend.
All right.
Hey, while that's going on, I'm just gonna get myself my weapon back.
All right. And as you enter the smithy, the blacksmith is excited to hand the weapon back over to you. He's like, "That's a finely made weapon. It was an honor to get to work on it. Some of my finest craftsmanship in quite a while."
Oh, well, thank you. Can I
May it,
test that out?
may it serve you well. Absolutely. We actually have training dummies in the back to test some of the weapons to make sure they're ready to go. I actually, not gonna lie, might have given it a swing or two, and it's very well balanced. It's a good weapon.
Okay. Let me test that out. I said it was sharpened? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just write it on the thing.
Yeah. So you would add the sharpened tag to it, and then that will give you, I believe, a +1 to damage.
No, it's that's balance, I think. I
Let's
think
see.
this one just gives me 19, a crit. It gives me like a weapon score roll 1 lower than
So yeah,
normal.
then
So
you'll change on there. You'll change the crit range to just say 19 instead of 20.
19. All right.
All right. I'm gonna sit here and deal with my inventory for a second. If you guys want to do anything, otherwise I'm good to go to the next day.
So yeah, go ahead and roll the hit once you're done editing.
All right. Go. There you go.
Yeah,
18.
you hit. Man.
All right.
You sink your halberd deep into the dummy.
Yes. This feels so great. I keep just hitting.
Yeah.
I'm
you
getting
rip
into
down.
it. I miss one. I hit another one. I
Well,
miss one.
actually, we'll say that because the dummy isn't like trying to dodge or move, you actually have advantage.
Okay.
So
Advantage.
on the
Okay.
second one, you actually bring it down and you chop the dummy in half.
Okay. I'll see.
Much like many of the creatures that you've come across. It's like
Oh.
well, that's all right. We can always fix that.
Tim is just tagged along and is just cheering because he's just like, "This is awesome! Yes, get it!"
I can
I
see
was-
that not only is the halberd well made and well balanced, but it's in the right hands.
Well, thank you very much for your, how do you call it? I forgot the word.
Patronage?
No, not
Hospitality.
patron. Not hospitality.
Craftsmanship?
Craftsmanship. There you go.
You can always trust Harry.
That was
when
my
it comes
pleasure.
to
Anytime you
charisma.
want something done, feel free to come back, and I'll.
Actually,
what I
talking
can.
about that, do you upgrade shields too?
Shields are a little bit tougher to add to. As far as I know, the only real addition that you can do to shields are cosmetic.
Okay.
We could certainly shine it up for you, which might offer some sort of charismatic boost to anyone that you might come across. But the only real way to enhance the defensive capabilities of a shield is to magically enchant it.
Magically. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
Which is a little bit beyond our expertise.
Well, that's fine. Well, thank you very much.
I'd like to check with my rapier to see if there's any improving that can be done on the rapier. And how much did it cost to The halberd.
100.
One-handed.
Yeah.
That is great.
So yeah. You have the Armorer's Handbook, right?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is all from the Armorer's Handbook. So, some examples of things you can do to a piercing is you can have it sharpened, which makes it crit on a 19 or a 20. You can have it balanced, which gives it a +1 to roll, on rolling to hit, or you can have it. You can have the wounding tag added to it, which adds a +1 to damage rolls. You can have it silvered, which makes it it counts as silvered for the purposes of overcoming resistances to non-magical attacks with weapons that are not silvered, like from werewolves.
And this guy will. And how are those all different? He charges different prices for all those.
No, those
things?
are all first tier tags, and when you want to get a first tier tag added to a weapon, it costs 100 gold for the first one, and then every additional first tier tag that you get added to the same weapon, it doubles the cost of it. So the second tag would cost 200, the third tag would cost 400, and etc. But then there's also second tier tags, which actually this blacksmith cannot do second tier tags. You would need somebody that has like expertise, and that would be in a bigger city.
Okay.
But those cost 1,000 start, and then 2,000 and 4,000.
Okay.
And they have prerequisites. You can see on there that there is a prerequisite for those second tiers. So if you want to get brutal, then you have to have gotten either sharpened or spiked as one of the first level.
I see.
First tier
Okay.
ones.
It's gonna be like.
And
Are we staying? Wait, are we staying here another day?
No. We don't need to stay another day.
I
But I'll
think
just
we're
do it the next
taking
time.
a second long rest, anyways.
No, where we did the second. We did them back to back, basically.
Sure. We'll just say
Okay.
that you guys are ready to leave now if you want.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just
And,
get it
and Harry,
improved.
you can feel free to put all your stuff in the hole.
I guess I go stop by Lion Coster and ask if her order's ready to go, because we're about to head to Neverwinter. Does she want us to guard that on the way up to Neverwinter? And if it's not ready, we can't really wait for it.
Yeah, she is ready to send the caravan. If you guys wanted to escort the caravan up there, she would be willing to pay you 20 gold for the trip.
Sounds good. I think Old Jar
And she
said
would
that's
pay it
fine.
to you up front because she trusts you to do it. And that's 20 gold total, so it'd actually be 5 gold apiece.
Okay. I'll just
Fine, we can.
split that with y'all now.
But
Yeah, you
she
said-
also mentions that there would likely be a payment at Neverwinter for the completion of it as well.
Yeah, no worries. I'd love to see that the same thing doesn't happen as last time and get your goods where they need to go.
So yeah, it would appear as though she's packed up about 200 gold worth of armor, shields, and it's a lot of the stuff that you guys had brought to her, and some older things that you now notice that some of the armor that you've specifically fixed and looks brand new that she's actually hung in the shop, and it has replaced some of the older looking armor in the shop. But yeah, she packs it up onto a wagon, and you guys notice it's actually the same wagon that you guys had originally packed up. So it looks like this went from Barthen's over here, and now she's using it to go back to Neverwinter.
All right, cool.
Nice.
I split that. Everyone gets 5 gold. Aljar, I've got all the supplies. I put another safety potion into the hidey hole. I bought myself a potion of water breathing in case I start to drown.
That's weird, but fine.
I just don't like water.
Oh.
Alrighty, so you guys setting off to Neverwinter then?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
I'm ready to go, Captain.
Ready.
Just so y'all know, I bought a bunch of hunting traps. I've got tents and beds. I won't be able to break them out this next time we go to sleep because I just packed them up this morning. But if we go on this extended trip, we should have no problem being comfortable.
Right then. Well, let's head out.
Let's go.
So
Alrighty,
never
what
went
pace
to
would you guys like to set as you head out of Phandalin?
Well, are we worried for Gundren?
Oh yeah, Gundren would go with you if you wanted him to.
Not Gundren. Oh, Sildar. Sildar is.
Sorry, Sildar. You're right, Sildar.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling the party. How
I
worried
think
are we
Sildar's
for Gundren?
coming with us, and he's asking
Yeah.
if we're worried about the timeline for Gundren.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't care.
You don't care? All right, we'll go on fast speed, right? Oh no, you know what? Yeah, fast speed.
Sure.
alrighty.
You
Sounds like a
I
great
mean,
plan.
yeah, it's a wagon. You know, everybody. I think everybody's fully rested and ready to go.
Sildar is, by the way, fully rested.
Yeah.
So yeah, halfway through the day, I will. Tim, new person to the group, I will have you roll a d20 to see what kind of. Or no, sorry, a d8 to see what kind of. Well, hold on. Sorry, 1 second. We're actually upgrading to a new. It is a d12
Oh,
to see what kind of traveling day we have.
I feel like there's a
Okay.
dragon in there.
It's just a regular D12. We're not doing like survival or perception or anything.
Well,
got
that's
to-
a different factor.
I got to roll. Yay. But it's only a 7. Boo.
Okay. So let's see. Now I will have you roll a d4.
Uh-oh. I don't like
No
that one.
mods?
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
No, 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 no
4?
mods.
No,
No
it's
mods.
random generation selection.
I know it's probably you're rolling encounters, but
Okay. So I will have everybody make a perception check with disadvantage as you guys are quickly making your way up the road.
Nice.
so when you're doing it with disadvantage, is it just
The lower
The
one.
lowest.
It's the lower.
because it's automatically doing 2. Duh.
So yeah,
Okay, I get
it automatically rolls 2. If you have advantage, you take the higher. If you have disadvantage, you take the lower. If it's a straight roll, you just take the one on the left.
We've got
Knowledge
some
is beyond
gnarly
science.
11s.
Okay. And now give me a moment to put this together here.
Hey, that's higher than my passive perception. Two black dragons.
How many black dragons?
All of them.
I thought this was like a good neighborhood.
You come across a gold dragon fighting a black dragon?
Which one will you aid?
They turn towards you and say,
Yeah, both of them are just like, nah.
Kill them
I'm
all.
for these guys.
Their breath weapons kill you, and they didn't even notice.
All right.
Go, Ezra.
So as you guys are traveling up the road, you unfortunately do not notice that it appears as though there are some hobgoblins lying in wait to ambush you on the road.
I swear to God, if they live in that cave.
And I will have you all roll initiative. So if you
That is
haven't done
good.
this before, Tim, first you want to select your token, and then you hit the initiative button on your character sheet.
I got.
or if you have done this before, but you always forget.
Oh shoot! Could I have
Um,
attuned to the staff
Yes.
on one of those 2 long rests?
Yeah,
So if
absolutely.
Jay, sorry, dumb question here. I have the ability to like add something to my initiative. I want to try using the ambush thing under Battlemaster.
Yeah, so just roll it
So
normal, and then you actually can just click on your number in the turn order, and you can edit it
okay.
after you roll
Second.
it.
So sorry, you said click on my icon.
Yeah, so click on your token on the battle map.
Oh, I see.
And then hit the initiative button on your character sheet.
Got it. I don't know what these words.
The initiative is right above where your HP is.
Oh, okay. It's not.
Yeah, if you just click on
Between
the word,
armor class
if you
and
just
speed.
click on the word initiative, it'll.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not seeing that for some reason. So
Uh, it's
Right above
you're
where
not
your
seeing.
HP is.
oh no, sorry. You mean in like my character sheet? I thought you
Yeah.
meant on the
Yes.
actual map.
No,
Oh,
No,
duh,
no,
okay.
character
No, I was
sheet.
like,
on
No, you
your
gotta
character
click-
sheet.
It's weird. You gotta click on it on the map just so that it, when you click the initiative, it puts it into the order.
Yeah.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Welcome to
one.
the game.
so no,
Yeah.
that's okay. So this is why I thought it might be fun to use use the ambush thing. So how do I?
Can you spend all of your maneuver points to add that, or?
Yeah. So go ahead and post that feature. What you'll do is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you're D8 right now, right? For Battlemaster.
Yeah.
So yeah, you roll your
Versus D6.
you roll your superiority die and add that to your total.
I'm gonna in the global damage modifier.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Just yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that would work actually. So yeah, you can add 7 to your initiative. So next to your name on the turn order where it says 4, just click on that
Mhm.
and you can change it to 11.
It's something. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Ooh, hobgoblins are going first though.
Yep. And because none of you rolled a high enough perception check, they actually they do surprise you. So they will actually get a surprise.
Hit 2 turns.
Yes.
Oh
Turns.
man, good luck, boys.
And let's actually this music is not correct.
Yeah, we're no longer happily browsing through streets of. Wherever. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Streets of Whiterun.
Yeah, Whiterun. There we go. That's what I was trying to think of.
Were we in Whiterun?
That's the music.
The music, yeah.
Really?
All right, so you suddenly find yourselves surrounded by hobgoblins, and let's see. First one is going to attack. Let's see. First one is going to attack Sildar, and his AC is 16. Does hit.
Welcome, Sildar.
9 slashing.
He's down.
Yeah, that was
Like what the fuck?
The second
when
one,
you roll health.
the second
You say
one
that, but
will attack him. 14 to hit.
yes, that will. Or no, it will not. I have I'm still at 15 for my AC is. That does not hit.
Yeah, so
Yep,
it just
got it.
misses.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
This hobgoblin will attack Oljar.
That's I easily block it. I'm like
This
with
one
my
will
shield.
attack Harry. Ooh,
Oh my!
so
Ooh.
Harry. That's a very low roll though. 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I guess
god.
it's kind of average overall.
It's like that sometimes,
11
you know,
slashing.
like. All right.
And then so that's the end of the surprise round.
I can have actions now.
Right. So the hobgoblins will do another round of attacks. So first one at Sildar, which hits.
You
Goodness
hit like a
gracious.
bunch of bitches.
He just took 19 damage in his first 2 rounds.
Yep. Poor Sildar.
If Sildar dies, I'm blaming no one but myself for inviting him along.
17 to hit Tim.
That hits.
5 slashing. And
I'll
then-
use my interception on that one.
Okay.
So 10 plus 2, so 7. So it nexes it.
Yep. So you take
No
no damage,
damage.
Tim. As
Thank
the
you.
hobgoblin slashes down at you once and misses, slashes at you a second time, and looks like he's gonna make contact, but Ezra gets his rapier up and kind of knocks it away.
Look wide-eyed and at you, and I say,
So
Welcome
this
to the
goblin
party,
will
pal.
attack Uljar.
That's another miss.
Another miss, and the final one will attack Harry. He gets a +2 because of flanking.
He looks like a bitch either way.
12.
Hell yeah.
Ezra,
He got a good shot. He got a good shot on you, Harry, and he got overconfident, so he missed the second one.
Yeah, he's gonna regret that.
All right.
I'm about to
Yeah,
pull
I'll
a
go after
fucking
the
Harry
one.
maneuver.
I'll go after the one right next to me.
things are getting hairy.
I had half a mind to bunny hop away, then
18
shatter the fucking cart.
use the ladder. Whack him with the ladder.
And it
The
takes a
ladder
big-
is in a dimension, a different dimension.
Yeah, gets pierced in the side. And looks like he's hurting. Anything else for you?
I'll move up here to flank him with Tim.
Excellent. Uljar.
Alright, I will bonus action rage.
Excellent.
Alright, and wild surge, so I roll 1d8 and I get one of these magical effects.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
I get a 6, so until your end rage you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. I get +1 AC. Within 10 feet of you, all allies also gain. Within 10 feet, all allies gain also 1+ AC.
Yep.
So
But
Tim,
everybody
Ezra, and
but
Harry,
Sildar.
everybody but
Whoa.
Zildar gets +1
Yo.
AC.
Sorry, Sildar.
Eh.
Alright, don't forget about that, guys. Alright, well, with my
Sorry, buddy.
Morning Star, I will bash the hobgoblin right in front of me.
Alright.
For a 23.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are the rolls.
Do you like apples?
Whoa.
You crumple
Holy
him in
fuck,
one
wild
swift
surge.
blow. He goes
Goodness.
flying backwards. Anything
What
else
did
for you?
Wild Surge do?
No, that actually, I'll move towards. Actually, no, I'll stay here because that way you guys get the protection.
Wow, we get
Okay.
bonus AC from you being mad.
All right. So let's see. So I feel like we need to do some damage really quickly to the guy next to me. I want to help Sildar, but because I'm so close to him, I'll need, and I'm a ranged guy. I'll need to take a attack with disadvantage if I'm going to use my longbow, right?
Correct. Yeah, you can either attack with a melee, and you actually get a +2 for flanking with Ezra. Or if you wanted to attack without disadvantage, you would have to leave his melee range, and he would get an attack of opportunity on you. Or you could attack at disadvantage with your ranged weapon.
All right. So I'm going to. I think we need to make this. We need to help Sildar. Sildar looks like he's in trouble, but I want to take care of this guy with Ezra soon. So I'm going to risk disadvantage and attack with my longbow, and I'm going to use sharpshooter. But then I'm going to use one of the superiority die. Question DM: if I'm, do I need to go ahead and click in the global damage modifier for sharpshooter as well, or just do the attack
That's
modifier
just for
thing
when
first?
it hits. Yeah, it doesn't
Gotcha.
hurt to have them both checked because you don't roll it until after you hit.
Oh, okay. Still learning the battle master thing here. So I wanted to do a precision attack.
Yeah,
Put
so,
that in.
so yeah, you can add your superiority die to it. I think all you have to do is just
Good.
have it checked on the global mod. So if
Gotcha.
you have them both checked, it'll add it automatically.
All right, so I'm just going to attack that hobgoblin, and I'm going to use my longbow.
Well, yeah,
That
natural
would've been-
20 automatically hits. Oh, but you're at disadvantage. So you
Oh,
have
so
to
yeah,
take, you would have to take the lower, so it's actually a 6 to hit, which misses.
Why is it -3?
Because he's using sharpshooter.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Now, it didn't look like it added your superiority die to it, though.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and I'll hit one of those, and then
Yeah. So...
Well, isn't he flanking so he still gets the +2 or no?
No, because he's attacking,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
shooting
attacking
at this
this
one.
With
guy.
range.
But even
Oh,
so, you wouldn't get it with ranged. It's only for
Oh.
melee weapons.
Oh, okay, it's only for melee.
no,
Okay.
sorry, I
Fuck,
was
he
going
gets
after the
us-
guy next to Ezra,
okay.
because I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, well,
But,
it's still
I am using-
disadvantage, even with the +2 and the +7. That is, let's see, 6.
So
15 still misses.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Just misses, I should say.
Well,
Okay.
shit.
well, can I use action surge?
Yeah.
Let's see, where is that? I'm sorry. How do I use action surge in the or just attack
click
again?
it.
Yeah, you can click Action Surge in your features and traits, but we all know what Action Surge does, so you can feel free to just attack again if you want.
Okay, but this time it won't be without because I can only use sharpshooter once,
Yeah,
and I
there's
won't
no
use the
sharpshooter
superiority
for this
die.
one,
so-
yep.
Okay. Understood. Here we go. Oh,
Yeah, you just
sorry,
wanna
that is
click on
meant
the
to be a
longbow. And 10 would also miss.
okay. Sorry, guys.
Rats.
Alright,
Sorry,
Harry.
we got you at a bad angle here, you know. It's not your fault.
Yeah, don't like I said, we always get ambushed, so
Oh, my
You
passive
guys got
perception would have
super
helped here, but
ambushed today.
yeah.
These motherfuckers. Don't know who they're dealing with.
Well, this one does.
Yeah.
That one found
Alright.
out real quick.
I will use one of my bunny hops.
Mm-hmm.
And
As you
I'll
do.
go over this man. I think that was 2 tiles.
Yeah, 100%.
Then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the fucking way over here.
Mhm.
And I'm torn here. There's a great easy target here, kill, but Sildar's not looking too good. So I'm gonna fucking roll evens and odds. And odds, I help Sildar. Hey. All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one in front of Sildar.
Okay.
Sildar, I'm here.
15 just misses.
I'm not here enough, though. I also am sitting here wishing I had cast Mage Armor earlier today. I don't really know how the charges for magic item works. It says I was supposed to have rolled.
Well, they're full,
Hard
currently, so until
thing.
you use them, they are full.
Okay, so does it hold 2 charges in 1 charge? Or...
It should tell you the total charges that it has.
Okay, let me
Let's
see.
see, staff of defense. Yeah, it has 10
Ooh,
charges.
what?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
and
lot.
it costs the 1 or the 2, depending on which one I'm
Right,
using.
so it costs 1 charge to do Mage Armor. So theoretically, since Mage Armor lasts 8 hours, you could cast it 3 times a day to have it 24 hours a day. And then every dawn, you get 1d6 plus 4 charges back. So if you just never use Shield, you can always have Mage Armor and still always have the staff be full. Every morning. But yeah, it's up to you how you want to play that. Anything else,
Yeah,
Brady?
fuck it. That's it.
Sildar, we'll go ahead and attack the Hobgoblin.
Let's see what he's got.
multi attack. Nice.
Oh,
He's better than us.
16 just hits. For 3 slashes.
I take back
okay,
what I
sort
said.
of. In a sense, he's better than us.
At least he hits.
Let's get him a magic sword.
Yeah.
All right, and the hobgoblin up here will attack him back.
Come on.
Hobgoblins are like
Go.
closely associated with goblins, right?
Yeah, they're just like
Yeah.
That's just a
bigger,
name thing.
meaner, uglier.
Okay.
This one will attack Tim. And miss
Tim.
with 12. This one will step up to Oljar and attack.
Sorry, old Jar.
20 to
Hit.
hit.
Yes.
That is 2 slashing reduced to 1 because you're raging.
Yep.
And Ezra.
Easy.
All right, I'm gonna go after the one right next to me.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
What a happy roll that is. Gee whiz.
Oh,
Wow.
who's got the plus
said-
1 longsword?
You said that was 1 in 400.
Ezra.
I do.
But you're still
Oh,
using
wait.
the rapier.
Well, it's because I've got my dex is higher than my strength, and so it's honestly
You can use either one for the longsword.
same. You know. You can?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think you can.
Okay, well, we'll look it up later. Anyway, go ahead and roll damage.
How do I
can.
roll a crit?
You just click on rapier, it rolls it automatically. Yeah.
Oh,
Do
like
we
that?
give the
That's
plus
17
1
damage.
longsword to Scylla?
Does that do
done.
it?
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
What the fuck?
Yeah. For the first time, you see someone other than Oljar cut someone in half. As Ezra
With a
just gets in
rapier?
there with a rapier and just stabs through so hard that this guy falls into 2 piles.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it
I'm
was a
gobbling
little
the
extra,
Bob.
little extra
That's
by now.
much more physically impossible than what Oljar does. Holy shit.
Speaking of which, Oljar. Ezra,
Alright.
Do it
you
again.
Over there.
Oops, I'll use my movement though to move down here. To let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, absolutely.
Flank that guy. All right.
All right.
Brilliant.
I'll attack again with my Morning Star.
You get a +2. 19 hits.
19.
There we go.
14.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you crumple this guy into a heap. Into a heap of hop. Tim.
Question: Is giving a healing? So how's Sildar looking? Is he bloodied?
Yeah, he's bloodied, but he's holding strong over here.
Okay, so I wouldn't need to like run over and pump a healing potion into him.
No,
Okay.
he's not there yet. But
All
you can
right.
actually
So
you can actually see the little auras. They go from
green to
yeah, green. So here, I'm just going to use this hobgoblin as an example. Green when they're fully health, around half, you're at yellow. You know, as you get lower, it gets more and more red. That's
okay.
near death, and then they die.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a
Sildar's below half, but he's not in red yet.
clear line of sight. So I won't be within. So I won't have to attack at disadvantage. And basically just kind of peering around his shoulder. He and I have done this before because we know
Yeah.
each other from way back. And I am going to try and do. I'm going to use sharpshooter, and I'm going to use a superiority.
Well, what's cool
let's
is
see.
first you roll the sharpshooter, and then you see what the number is, and then you actually decide if you want to add your superiority dice to it.
Gotcha.
So,
That
yeah,
makes a lot more
start with
sense.
just the sharpshooter attack.
Okay.
That is a good one for why I like precision.
So that is a 7 to hit. Now, if you want,
Well,
you can try to add your superiority dice, but you would know. you would have to
But I'm
roll
not at
least a 9.
disadvantage now. I'm
No,
not at
you're not-
disadvantage because
You're not.
You're
but
not.
the-
It's a straight roll, so now you take the one on the left. If you wanted that 22, you would have had to have had advantage.
Oh, duh. Okay. So it's a 7, and then I probably won't be able to even
Unless
with
you can
even
roll
with
a
the
9 on your superiority.
No, yeah, there's just no that's physically impossible. So
Exactly.
okay, gotcha.
So I'll save you the
Understood.
superiority dice and just say that misses.
Thanks. Okay,
Harry.
so that's my turn.
All right, Harry ain't no bitch, so we cast in Hex,
All right.
and we're gonna put that on the only hobgoblin that's live,
Yep. One left.
and then we're gonna kill him. Never mind.
15 just misses.
I rolled 15 last time.
I know.
I hate my
That's
life.
why I had the emphasis on it.
And then
got your
I
number.
will run directly behind the hobgoblin
Alrighty.
and say, "I you dumb bitch! I bet you can't hit a rabbit though."
Alright. Sildar will attack twice. He has +2 flanking.
I got you, Sildar.
Gets 1 hit in for 6 slashing.
Should we give Sildar the +1 longsword and just
Yeah, we might do that.
give money
That might be
to
the way to go.
Ezra as he takes the L?
You're just better than us.
He's better than me, that's for sure.
Having been taunted by the rabbit, the hobgoblin will gladly turn around and attack you.
Yeah, he thinks he'll attack me.
21 to hit.
I cast
Doggone
I
it.
cast
9
nothing.
slashing.
Oh,
Wait, what's the range on the +1? It's 10 feet, so I don't
10
have
feet.
that, right?
yeah, you don't have that.
I'll just eat that 9 damage.
Alright.
Don't you have a reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, shield, but that only gives him a +5. Probably
Oh.
not in the range to block a 20.
I'm actually a fan of the DM not telling us the numbers so that I can get hit and then roll shield, then get hit anyways. But in this situation, I can see it, and I have done math,
Ezra?
and I will not shoot.
Yeah, let's see here. How
Save me.
far am I?
Just coughs up blood.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6. Well,
You could have climbed
Quite
over the
probable.
cart if you want to get to him.
oh, can I?
Yeah.
All right, I
absolutely.
will then.
Yeah.
I'm attacking that dude.
Okay.
Boom.
20 hits. And you easily dispatch the final hobgoblin.
Jerk.
I
No
just like
problem
fall on my ass, like half
That's it,
dead.
right? That's all of them.
That's
All right.
all of them.
That's all, folks. That should be Harry's. That should be Harry's catchphrase at the end of the battle.
I'm on
all,
my
folks.
ass looking like a Looney Tune. I just got bopped.
No, we're done.
Dang,
It's
old
alright.
Jar just hanging out over there, like just kind of surrounded by these like.
Dead bodies.
Yep. That's a
Yeah.
natural state for Oljar.
Another
Yeah.
day.
Ezra,
just
what's
like,
the chance you
I
could
like my.
heal us a little?
So, the hobgoblins have on them. Let's collect up our.
Sure. Yeah, that's good.
If you don't mind, Ezra, could you close this wound?
What?
He wants you to cure wounds, him.
I just don't know what your spells are called, unfortunately.
Sure.
I've heard him said before, so I'm like, oh, it's cure wounds. I heard it
Yeah, I'll
multiple
take that
times.
much health, thanks.
The hobgoblins each have a coin purse, and in total, you guys can collect 58 gold off their corpses.
Dang.
They each have a set of damaged chainmail.
Ooh.
That is 11 gold each if we want to split with Sildar.
Yeah.
And they also each have a shield, a longsword, and a longbow.
Okay, I will put
Oh,
that
dang.
in the party loot.
How many of them were there? 4?
4.
Yeah.
4 shields.
I mean, there could have been 6, but you know, Tim rolled a 2, so.
Hey, we'll
4
take it.
longbows.
4
chainmail?
damage.
More baddies, but more loot, you know?
Damaged chainmail. I think I can repair that. It'll be nice. And what was the last thing? Shield, longbow, chainmail. Is that it?
Longsword.
Was there
Long
Longsword.
swords, right? The thing they're cutting me in half.
Did you
with.
guys want to give Sildar the +1 longsword?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so
I'd
I'll
also
say-
like to share party earnings with Sildar. If that's okay with everyone.
100%.
He did more than I did, so
We get 11 gold,
Same.
right? All right.
yeah, it's 11 gold, 6 silver.
All right.
There's got to be an app.
So
for
if
doing
you give him the +1 longsword, he would give you his regular longsword. He's like, well, I don't need both, so feel free to take this. So you guys
Okay.
can add a fifth longsword to your inventory.
And I feel a little bad, so I will give you 30 gold for losing your magic item.
Oh. Okay.
I don't need it. I bought everything I did need already. And I have reserved 5 gold for my 2 ladders I'm going to purchase on the way to town. Just so you know, Tim, you seemed like you were questioning it earlier. I do have 400 pounds of loot. It's just in a pocket dimension.
Yeah, his genie's thrilled about that, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this is totally outside of normal people's experience, right? So when like all this massive, this like warehouse, this like Lowe's equivalent of hardware just like disappears, and like it's just gonna be, he's just gonna be like, what? That's so cool. Okay.
All right. Well, you
Tim
guys
is curious
are.
what the ladders are about, though, but that might be a conversation for around the campfire.
Yeah. I'm always willing to have one of those conversations. Matter of
So
fact, I bought you things for a campfire.
we need to do a short rest.
Long rest. I think it's the end of the night, right?
No, it's about
It's
halfway
through the
day.
day.
Oh, half day through the day. Oh, you guys want to take a short rest?
If we could take a short rest and possibly if Ezra could heal me and Sildar a little, that would be
don't worry
amazing.
about that. I heal up quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Does he
we'll
have,
take.
like,
All right,
full health on short rest or something.
you're right.
Well, plus it's a spell. I only have 2 spell slots, so I don't get a whole lot of, but I can if it'll help.
I feel like it's better to save potions than spell slots.
Oh, sure, I agree.
Because we'll get them back. And I am at 6 HP.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got hit. You
Alright.
got hit big on that last part.
All right.
That's what he gets for taunting.
I guess Ezra heal Harry.
Let's see. How do I cast it in the?
I don't know. That's happened to me with Hex multiple times.
I don't know how to cast it in the.
Is it under your attacks and
Oh
spellcasting?
yeah, that's what it is.
Your Cure Wounds is an attack because you can use it on undead, question mark?
It's an attack of love. All right, let's see.
7. Nice.
No, that was... I think that was Sildar
Oh, that's okay. I'll still die.
Yeah, Sildar rolling his hit dice.
on the short rest. How many
Well,
hit dice are we
5
allowed to
minutes.
use while we're at 3? Because I know it's half.
You can use as many hit dice as you want once you complete a short rest.
Oh, I thought we could only use half of them. That's my bad.
No, you only regain half of them every
Right.
time you long rest.
That's smart. Okay. Well, then between the Cure Wounds that I know is going to hit a max and my hit dice that I know is going to hit a max.
Weirdly lower. Okay.
Take the 6!
What the heck? Oh wait, what's happening? Are you guys just rolling it?
He's
I'm
rolling.
trying to
No,
find
he's
it.
rolling for Sildar's
Sildar, yeah.
hit
Oh,
dice.
I don't.
Just roll 1d8 plus your spell.
yeah,
probably.
I'll just do that. 1d8 plus. Is it?
Oh, it is
what
actually
it?
a D8, so.
So it's a 4 plus 2, right? So 6.
Okay,
Yes.
so I get...
Cure wounds. Yeah.
Why didn't it not roll all 3 hit dice? What's going on here?
You do one at a time. You never roll them all at
I
the
just
same
got
time.
6 health, and then 6 health. And I was at 6 health.
There you go. You're a 666 type of guy.
I got 666 gold earlier after adding up some shit too, and I was like, what's going on? I have 6 silver and 6 GP as well. I don't feel safe.
It's an
actually.
omen.
Don't let it freak you out.
I was born under a dark omen star.
Tim is like
Uh,
freaked out. He's a little bit superstitious. So when he sees this stuff and your whole like magical disappearing,
you
hardware
don't see
store,
my magical numbers of healing.
yeah, just
you're
a little
definitely
bit.
cursed under the moon or something.
I
like
am
that.
cursed though, which you can figure out at some point. my genie was not one that I sought. It's very rare. He sought me by murdering the whole litter of us. I just don't know that. I'm sure he'll tell me at some point that he killed all my siblings.
I'm having so many like sad baby bunny rabbit thoughts.
It
Excuse
was
me,
like
hair thoughts.
it was like during birth, you know? It was like an exchange of some sort. My parents know more, but they outcast me to this plane because it was my fault that everyone died, apparently. I don't know.
Blood for
They
the
didn't
blood
tell me
genie.
about it.
All right. Well, as you guys finish up healing up from your short rest, you get back on the road and you continue on. You travel, and you actually do hit the high road before the sun goes down. You go about a mile further up before the sun starts to set, and you guys think that that would be a good time to bed down for the night, and that is where we're going to end the session for the evening.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Very
how
cool.
many do I get back if it's at 3? Do I get 1 back?
Well, you guys have not yet taken a long rest. We'll start at the beginning
Okay.
of your long rest next time, which I believe is
Uh-oh.
going to be Sunday in 2 weeks.
Yep.
We're taking next weekend off.
Sounds good.
Yep. We
That's why
did
we
two.
played
We
twice.
did 2 in quick succession, Tim. We did a Friday and then today because
Oh, okay.
I think it's Ezra that's not available next week.
Yeah.
Feel free to open a campfire roleplay thread
I mean, if you
as
guys
we
want to
before long rest.
listen, if you guys want to play next week, I won't feel bad, and especially since now we're up to 4 party members if I'm gone. It's totally up to you guys. I won't feel bad if you guys want to play.
We could
So
probably
you are looking at next,
mundane too.
let's see, June 12th. Is that right for the next time?
That's
that
currently
would be the
what's
next
scheduled.
game.
Okay.
It's either June 5th or June 12th, and it's if y'all want to skip out on Ezra. No offense, I'm indifferent, so if y'all want to vote on it or talk about it, I don't care if we wait a week and play all together, or if we backline healer his character, or
Oh,
what.
happy to wait a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever you guys
I would
want to do.
prefer the 12th because we did the 2 sessions this week.
Sounds good.
Give me a little time to catch up on stuff, but yeah,
Sounds good to
I'll
me.
have everything prepped and ready to go, so you guys can do whatever you want to get between here and the end of the campaign. I'm anticipating probably 3 more sessions.
Okay.
And
Maybe
Tim, I don't
3 or
know if
4.
you were discussed this with Jay, but I believe Jay is willing to move forwards with a secondary campaign if we
Yeah.
all agree.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, I mean, Tim's having a blast. I'm having a blast.
Yeah,
So.
I'm sorry for wasting your entire session for your first session. That, I won't lie to you, will happen repeatedly.
Okay.
So Jay says 3 sessions. I don't know if he's expecting me to waste his fucking time in Neverwinter.
I mean, it could be
or not.
4, 5, 8.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
And if
I'll-
anyone's worried about, I imagine probably no one is, but this is just my overactive brain. If anybody's worried about Tim not getting to play the whole session, tonight's session was free for Tim because I didn't know how much you were gonna play. So don't worry about like wasting value, money, or
Awesome.
anything.
I would have felt really bad.
No, it's fine. And if there's, and I hope you don't mind me interjecting the little RP in chat, if that was okay. Like,
yeah, I love
Yeah.
that actually. And I'm a 50-50, so I've like run arenas, I've like min-maxed characters. This one's not min-maxed, as you could probably tell. But I will role play a lot. But once it comes to combat, I really enjoy that too. So I don't try to avoid it or anything.
Yeah, I like both. So it's just, I mean, I'm sure I'll have a long, deep discussion with some rando in NPC, and you guys will be like, oh god. So, and again, if we're able to kind of, do kind of parallel things where, I haven't gotten to really meet any of the other characters.
Yeah.
So if there's ways to kind of do that in chat while there's like a, broader arc going on. Maybe that's a good way to.
Yeah, I think we've chat RP'd before in the shopping session that we had previous. And also, I believe Jay is okay with us opening threads in the Discord that are RP. Jay, I don't know what your plan is. You don't have to reveal anything for the long rest, but could we have a pre-long rest campfire?
Sure, yeah, as you guys are preparing to go to bed, you guys can have, a good half an hour, or whatever before you actually people start sleeping and starting watches and all that.
Okay, so I'll whip out the fireplace cooking set. We'll set up a fireplace, and we can have a role play thread in the Discord for that, and
Yeah.
we could just minorly discuss who we are and what we're about if you'd like.
Sure.
I don't know
just
how to
figured
open
that'd
the
be.
thread, but someone can help me with that.
I've never felt so old before today. Kind of
Oh,
going,
yeah.
what's a Discord?
I think also we usually play at 6 in the afternoon, right? On Sundays.
Yeah, typically
That's right.
it's
That's our
6,
normal time.
and I did mention that to Tim. He's
Okay.
regularly available at that time, right?
Yep.
All right, just
this
making
was
sure.
session 3,
Yep,
right?
I did my due diligence with that part at least.
Was
But,
this session
I do have to
2?
go, guys. Thanks again for a fun session.
Yeah, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being patient with me all the time.
Always. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to reach